Hello. Checkity, checkity. I saw it jump. I saw the mic jump. Thank you, Randy C. Gotta take my medicine. Almost forgot. Happy belated International Owl Awareness Day. I'm sorry I missed that. Why did no one tell me we were celebrating? Hello, Misty. What's with these chill vibes? This is not what I selected. That's a little better, I think. Danny, what's up? How are you now? Ooh, well, this is not good. Bad setup. Let's fix that. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Punked? I'm obsessed with this Monopoly Go. Scuff stream? No, that sounds horrible. What does that even mean? There we go. I'm obsessed with it, and it's making me some money, so it's a double win. Thank you to everyone who's been participating. If you haven't played Monopoly Go and you're willing to give it a shot, just installing it makes me some money. You just use this little QR code down here, or if you'd be willing to type !Monopoly Go in the chat, you can get the installation URL. You install it, you play it if you want. The more you play, the more I make. If you've got a few extra minutes here and there, you can basically put on an auto spin of the dice, auto roll of the dice, and it does its thing. Here we go, let's see. I'm putting on auto roll, and it'll play through. Let's see, who all's here? Red Ranger, Port, Monster Pete Pedro, what's happening, my friend? Priscilla's in the house. What's up, Priscilla? Allie, how are you now? Misty, my mod, thank you, Misty, for helping me out. I was never aware of owls before. Thanks, Priscilla. Oh, I gotta fix this. There we go. A little too close. Hoot should have mentioned it. Got to pay attention. Hoot. He was busy at SDCC and then he fell off. He's all worn out from wearing that hot costume in the sun, trying to be a Labubu. What's up, Python25? Randy C, thank you for checking. I don't have it up on the screen yet, but I'll show you guys in a minute. We've got a, yeah, there was a QR code that appears here every once in a while so that you can install the game if you're watching like on a monitor. Right there, on command. You can scan that and then you can install the game. Today was a good day of Monopoly. I knocked a Sully building and robbed his bank. Dang it, Misty. I wondered who got me. I'm kidding. Thanks so much for the loot. Oh yeah, did you guys see the bonus Lahoot Hoot? For those of you who did the thing and the stuff and the deal. Wax dot. I'm dangerously low on dice rolls here. I'm really hoping to complete that bike breeze thing and get another 575. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to buy more dice rolls. I'm bringing it up now so I can switch over to it. No worries, Priscilla. Thank you for helping. So for those of you who did complete the set of the 4 Lahoot Hoots, 1 Coffee, 2 Thompson. Now you know the reasoning behind the name Thompson. Sea Breeze and Tropical. If you did that by Friday at end of day, then you received this Lahoot Hoot bonus with the black background. Couple of minor changes. Got the rainbow effect on there. Got the little hanger tag so it can hang from your backpack or whatever up there, and the little red nose, because often the red nose or red eyes denotes a chase or a special one. Yeah, only 21 of those. Only 21 sets are complete. It would have been like 3 or 4. There we go. There's my phone. Would have been like 3 or 4. But I did give away a bunch on Friday. and then gave you guys the opportunity to buy. If you didn't buy any of the Lahoot Hoots or you didn't get any Lahoot Hoots, the remaining ones are up for sale on Nifty Blocks. You can still add them to your collection. No bonus anymore, but some of you really like the art. So, when can we get some Lahoot Hoot bag charms? Asking for a friend. I mean, it goes with everything else. Like, yes, could I? Probably. Could I sell enough to make it worth the effort? That's always a challenge. Yeah, the like for the stickers that I did for SDCC, I sold enough to break even, but that was it. That was it. So, you know, I can't really sink too much effort into any of these things if I'm not going to make at least some profit. The audience that was once there that would buy when I would sell 200, 300 stickers, it just isn't happening no more. Don't worry, Gatos and Yamster will buy it all? Really, you think so? I don't think that's the case. That would be cool, but yummy topo. I start my day off with green juice and vitamins, the stuff that Kelly's concocted for us that's actually really tasty, but gets the morning going, and then convert to coffee for a while with breakfast, and then my topo. So I'm fully hydrated by the time I get here. Nadu suggests it, but Valen tells others to buy it instead of him. Right? Nadu, come on, classic Nadu. What I was going to tell you guys about some things. Oh yeah. Let me. 1 second. Well, first of all, did you? Priscilla's here. Did you guys go and get her? There were additional SDCC exclusives available on her website. She posted about it. What is this? Oh, thank you. I'm going to be guesting on a Google or a Twitter Spaces later today. Trying to find the info on it. I'm looking. These guys messaged me about it. It didn't look like they've posted about it today. Let me find it here. Nerd Cave 77 has asked me to join them at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 our time. And the account, let me bring it up. I'm hoping they'll post about it soon so I can just retweet it, but oh, there you go. You guys better jump on it because Priscilla's taking down the SDCC items on August 8th. Nerd Cave. These are the guys I'll be joining. Nerd Cave 77. I'll drop this in the chat. If anybody's interested, as a matter of fact, I'll message them real quick and see if I can entice them to post about it. They're probably going to, but there we go. Okay, I messaged them. Priscilla non-PP link, please. valorandvellum.com. Pretty sure that's where all her stuff goes down. I'm looking now. See if I can get one for you. Yeah, I see the stuff. I see the stuff and the things and the deal, and there it is. Priscilla got it too. Oh, she's got a special collection just for SDCC 25. Perfect. While you guys are doing that, let me bring up the free NFT for today. Ooh, triple rings on the bank heist. The free NFT for today. I've got an image for that. Sully streaming, schedule, today's date. I'm very organized with my folders. Sometimes so organized I can't find anything. I must have put it in with the NFTs. See, this is what I'm talking about. Then I went back too far. And this one is called Well, it's in a folder called King of the Hill, but it's not King of the Hill. That would be a licensing issue. This is inspired by King of the Hill. I don't think everybody would get that on a glance. But I put out a little tweet yesterday, and for the few people read it and understood the assignment and gave me back the information I was looking for, and that is I give out a free NU logo, not a hoot, on Tuesdays, and was like, what are the ideas? And some of you had some good ideas, like Wednesday would be a good one, not the day of the week, but the show would be a good one, but I got that one after I'd already started King of the Hill, and it's a tough one to recognize. Like this, with some time, you could recognize what that was. You could suss it out. But Wednesday, if you look at the font, like there's not much I can do with this. You would not know what that is. And that's what makes making the NU logos both fun and challenging, is picking something that is at least recognizable to an extent. It's tricky. Queen of the Mountain? I don't know how that at all plays with the Nerds Unite stuff, but it's funny. Hey, what's up, Ooga? How are you? Thank you. Misty says, love it. Priscilla says, I wanted to say K-pop Demon Hunters, but didn't know if you guys watched it. I started it. I put a few minutes in because I was a little curious about the art style on it. And it looks like, I think somebody confirmed it was the same Sony that did the Into the Spider-Verse stuff, and it looks fantastic. But I don't know. I couldn't get into it in the first few minutes. I gotta maybe give it another shot later and see if I can get into the swing of it. Fill out the form for this week's NFT. Was thinking I might miss out on it since I've been traveling since yesterday and wasn't sure if I had internet, but you went live today. Oh, if I had internet when you went live. Well, I'm glad you do, Nadu. I'm glad. Yeah, what's up, Chuck? Yeah, thank you for being here as always, Nadu. I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys fill that out. We've got some Droppp codes to give away too. I was graced. The guys from Droppp gave me a bunch of these, so we're gonna give some of those away today. And I did include in the form, I asked for your .dp address, but that's just a helpful tool. What's most important is we need to spread the word today. So if you guys, we're gonna pick several winners this way. If you would be so willing as to go over to this right here, the tweet with today's outline of what we've got going, that also includes the links. I'll drop this link in the chat. If you can retweet that and comment below and heart it. Three pieces, 3 steps. Heart, comment, something like, yay, Sully's live, or great, I'm glad he's streaming, or I don't know, something. Put that in there in the comments and retweet it. Repost it if you are a stickler on it being called X, not Twitter. Some people really they think that's important. He could just do Hoot with a hand on its shoulder if you want to do Wednesday. Well, again, yeah, I could. Doing the Hoots takes a lot more time than just the logos. And again, unfortunately, the sales on Wax have slipped considerably. I've got to figure out a different distribution model if I'm going to make it worth the art time. I can usually do a logo pretty quick. This one I got really lucky on that there was a font already made. But sometimes I have to hand create the font too. I mean, this one's altered. It's not exactly the original font that I got. But yeah. Thank you, Randy C. Yeah, there's the trick though. Like, if you're doing if I'm doing the time, the value of my hours, right? I put in on any good Hoot at least 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours, an hour of creation time typically, and then 2 hours total if you include all the making the template, minting, creating the drop, all that stuff. Well, 2 hours I could make at least a couple $100, if not more, on Whatnot. I won't make that making Hoots right now, sadly. So I have to apply my time where the money is for right now, so I can pay the rent. That important stuff. I hope Wax picks back up soon. I mean, there's a lot of things in place that could make that possible, but it just seems to keep just trickling on down. Now, we do have something fun coming up, and that's NFtopia. I'm excited about NFtopia. I'm going to have a booth there, and I'm going to be speaking. They've asked me to speak, of course, on my NFTs, but also they've asked me to give a keynote address not an extended one, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, on the state of NFTs, state of collecting. And after going to SDCC and seeing the panel, the future of collecting, with all those wonderful people from VV and McFarlane Toys and Droppp and all that stuff, I definitely have some opinions on it. But I also want to ask you guys, and I'll put this out on Twitter. Any thoughts here would also be welcome, but on Twitter it's better to have it in writing so I have something to show too. And that is, what do you think the state of NFTs is right now? Because honest, I can give my opinion, but I think it is more important to hear the opinion of many people on this. And I would like to include that information in my keynote, maybe some quotes from you guys. So don't make it, clown trying to be funny stuff. Like, seriously, where do you think we're at with NFTs? And my short answer, not to influence your answers at all, but my short answer is we're at a state of everything spread out. And there's a lot of fun projects, but each has its own home. There's not one standard place for everything. And because of that, I think it's very, very confusing to your average person. Wow, I really got beat up on Monopoly. Go there, and I wasn't paying attention. It's very fragmented. It's very difficult to get into it. Like, I've been doing Droppp for years, and I know their stuff inside and out, and even they are changing constantly, like the addition of Arcade and stuff like that. But now we have, like I mentioned, those other companies. Well, I'm trying to learn a little bit about McFarlane. I'm trying to learn a little bit about VV. I'm trying to learn a little bit about Candy Digital, and all of them have so much going on. It's impossible to keep up. It'd be a full-time job to be ingrained in all of those projects and like really participating in all of them. And therefore, I think it's problematic for the future of NFTs. Nadu says, I think the state of NFTs currently is getting things for free, so I think physicals with the free digital item is the current way to go. And I agree. I like that. I like that as a business model in the current state, because for like me giving away these free NFTs, I'm not expecting you guys to spend any money out of pocket. However, you get something that could have value, right? So you could sell that on the secondary market. Then it's up to me to provide utility, which has always been the challenge, to make it worth your time and effort to list it and try to sell it and all that stuff. Too many sandboxes. See, that's the kind of quotes I love, Red Ranger. I'd love to see that on Twitter when I'm going to put out a thing that says, I'll be delivering this keynote. What are your thoughts? And if you could reply to that with something like that, that would be great. That way I can grab these screenshots and put them in. I'm starting my initial thought on this. It's not until the 16th, but I'm starting my initial thoughts on what I'll say. And I love the idea of including your comments in this final thing I'll be doing. I just noticed the closed captioning is not working. Let me fix this real quick. Not that. Oh boy. I've got to spend a whole day figuring out why Chrome decides to freeze occasionally and do weird things. Like, I'm just trying to close windows and it freezes. Why would you freeze when I'm closing windows? Where is it there? There it is. Priscilla says, it feels like the buzz around NFTs in general is pretty bad right now. We've discussed this before, but the big issue I notice is onboarding physical collectors. If they can't find a continual source of new customers, then the current and old customers will get bored and move on. Yeah, I mean, if you look at Chain Champs had a great utility, still does. I think it's still working when there's a drop from Droppp, Funko Drop, where you can see how many people are return customers, how many people have bought into previous projects. And I think if it was all laid out visually, you'll see that it's a constantly evolving group of people, with a few of us regulars that are there all the time. I think our audience here represents a big chunk of the people that are there all the time. But you get people that come in because they're interested in Thundercats, or they come in because they were interested in Transformers, or whatever, and then they're not really going to buy into every project. Not only is it a lot to keep up with, it's not cheap, right? But that's why I still believe that what I have behind me, and I've said this, I don't know, at least 4,000 times now, is going to be super valuable one day, because you had to work for it. it doesn't just get handed to you. And those things are usually the things that ultimately will have the most value, you know? If you can just walk into any store and grab a pop off the shelf, that pop's not going to be worth much in the long run. You'll be lucky if you got your money back if you went to sell it in 5 years. But if you have to go to a con and get the one with the sticker that's on the shelf at the con only, or if you have to go to your local Walgreens and bug the employee to look in the back to find the one that they got in, that one's going to have a little more value than just the thing you can get a ton of. I mean, even my free NFTs now, I give away 100, 150. That's pretty easy to get, right? But if, like the Lahoot Hoots, you had to go find me at San Diego Comic-Con. There were only 55 of each. Only a few people found me. They had to work for it. That's the kind of thing that if I had not made it available otherwise on the secondary market, could have been worth some money one day. Yo, what's up, Tech? How are you? Anyway, think about that, guys. I want to hear your opinions. I'll put that tweet out here soon as I develop my keynote address on the future, or the current state of NFT collecting. I think is the. Hold on, let me see how they worded it. Too many direct messages on Twitter. At least people know how to get a hold of me. Keynote, the future of NFTs. So I want to talk about the current state, and then I think what the future is. Broad topic overview of the future of NFTs, and including what you saw at the SDCC panel and Funko and any other examples. Yeah, I feel like I'm in the right place to talk about these things. But again, I think what y'all's opinions are, all of our opinions together are what make this keynote address work. It's not just me. It's not just my opinion. I have plenty of them. You guys have been sitting listening to them for a while. I want to see NFTs be back to where we were in COVID when they first got big, and when those first turtle drops from Funko, and where Bored Ape was. And we could get back there easily. It's just going to take an influencer, a couple of influencers, somebody like Twitch adding a proper category specific for things like NFTs, more mainstream attention. The reason Bored Ape got mainstream attention was because some celebrities got involved and spent millions of dollars on a Bored Ape, and it was all the rage. But one of the things that I'll definitely put in there, and I still believe in it, and that is we can't show them off easily. I don't know if you guys saw this. I'm all over the board today. Sorry. I'm searching for something. Crypto Slab. I love what this guy has done, and I want this. I've been dreaming about this for a long time anyway. I tried to make my own version of this, but failed, and I need to return to it now that I have ChatGPT and some other resources. This guy's making these slabs that are basically like the size of a graded sports card or Pokemon card or whatever. It's thicker though, and has a screen built in. You've got the information of the NFT up at the top. You can charge it, so you can have it continuously charged with power, or you can charge it up and you can carry it around. But what is even cooler about it, and this doesn't work for what we're doing in NFTs, I don't think. Maybe it could, but that was these slabs that you get autographs on. Let's see if he has any in this visual here. He includes a layer on there where you can get an autograph from an athlete or celebrity or whatever. I don't see any of them here with the autographs area. But these are so cool. And I've always wanted a screen or two back here amidst the pops that's about the same size as a pop that would fit in a stacker. And that's what I was trying to build. I found the right size screen. I found the Raspberry Pi. I did all this work only to find out that the screen I bought wasn't compatible with the software I was trying to jerry-rig to do this thing. I want to revisit it because it's not an expensive concept. Even if I could build these things and make them at $50-$60 a piece, I think some people like think about this. If you had the chance, right in the middle of, I can unplug this. Imagine your NFT on a screen inside a box, and it's showing the NFT. You even do like a 2-pack. I could talk to Display Geek and make like a 2-pack thing where there's the screen in there with a cable built in, so you don't see it. That runs out the back, so you can plug it into a wall, and then you've got your actual pop on the shelf sitting next to it to show off the digital NFT and the physical NFT. Like, I think things like that. Of course, I would want it a little closer than me, not that far back in the background. I'd want it like maybe here or something, where you guys could see it continuously to get the buzz of like, wait, what is that? What is that thing? What does this person have? You know, have it in the background of my videos and whatnot. Like, I think that kind of stuff would help to get people excited about NFTs again. Right now, the digital is just tucked away in this hidden universe that means nothing. Physical is out. Like I was just telling Kelly the other day, you can watch just about any video now, podcasts, just unboxing and stuff. And maybe it's just because of the world I live in, but there's a pop. Athletes have them behind them. All your pop culture people have a pop behind them. Celebrities are excited to get the custom pop of them made. But imagine if it were an NFT and then they could display it with a digital screen or something. What's up, Comic Zombie? How are you, bud? What is that? What do we have? Huh? What? Priscilla said there is a lot of uncertainty with the economy right now, especially with the tariff situation changing all the time. More people are probably holding onto their money, and the times they do part with it is spent more on things that are functional. Unfortunately, NFTs are more of a luxury item, so the question is, what can be done to ensure that NFTs are an investment and not just a luxury? Yeah, 100%. And I think that goes back to the same question we always have, and that is, yeah, I like getting the NFT. What can I sell it for down the road? What's the value going to be one day? And what provides that value? Traditionally with NFTs, it's been utility. Can I stake it and earn from it? Can I, is it usable in a game? Is it, there's a bunch of different ways that the utility can be provided. But ultimately will it have value down the road? And pops have had value down the road because people are building their collections and they're showing them off. And there's a very limited supply, right? Again, the physical pops that come from the drops, those are very limited. And those are going for good money and they'll continually go up. By the way, I've got to reload my Monopoly. I was hoping, see this Bike Breeze thing? If I hit 675 Bike Breeze points, which I get for hitting the four corners, I'd get another 575 rolls. I'm this close. Again, I'm not telling you guys you should spend any money on this game. Just play for free. If you want to spend money, that's totally on you. But because I get reimbursed from the game, I can actually add some additional funds, buy some more dice rolls here. Let's see. They're usually providing me with all kinds of deals here. I don't know which is the best one. I could just spend $100 and get 8,200 dice rolls. I'm not doing that. What have I done? I've done the $13.99. There was a good deal on those at one point. There's all these deals. There's $20 gets me 1,800. $18 gets me another 1,800 plus some other perks. They throw these deals at you left and right. Like, it's a lot. Like, I'm looking at a $10 to $12 range would be ideal. But I think this deal might be the best. And I can see in my dashboard how much I've been reimbursed so far. Where is it? Yeah, I'm only at $27.90. I can spend up to $50. So I can easily spend this additional $20. I'm going to do it. I would not normally do this. I'm only doing it because I'm getting reimbursed. And honestly, pretty sure I need to give Kelly that money. So I'll be sure to pay her out of the earnings. Oh, that was something I learned in Monopoly. We're jumping all around. I learned in Monopoly Go is that you're trying to complete these sticker sets, and once a day you can reach out to somebody and ask for a sticker, but you can also just send stickers to one another. So like I've completed one. I'm close to this one. Oh, here's when I'm real close. If anybody's playing, do you have Sky High Swirl? I can ask friends if they have Sky High Swirl. These are people who played in the last hour, so I'll ping them first. But if anybody has that one, I'm looking for that one. Sky High Swirl. It's part of Sunday Fun Day. If you can send that to me, I'll send you one I have duplicates of. Should be worried I'm missing 2 to 3 NFT tariff. So Monster Pete, I'm not quite sure exactly what your question is, but per Priscilla's comment, she was talking about all the tariffs that are being applied or can be applied to the physical products that we like to collect. And that's causing some uncertainty, not only from folks like Priscilla who are creating things to turn around and sell because they're not sure what it's going to cost them to buy the stuff, but also for us buying from any company. Tariffs are added to, or will be added to, a bunch of the things that we collect, and all of a sudden a pop that was $15 could easily be $25. You're always this close with these kind of games. Yeah, oh, they know how to rope you in. Nadu said, think if NFTs are USDC backed, then there might be more assurance since it's a stable coin. Wax and others are so up and down that it might be too much for people to gamble on it. It is definitely a gamble. I don't call it gambling, but it is a gamble in like you said, when wax fluctuates. I have wax that I was holding on to that I thought was going to go back up. It's gone way down, and I lost a lot of money that way. But this has always been my gold standard. This is what the physical items is what has made all my collecting worthwhile to me. Priscilla said, another thought, if it becomes a status symbol like Labubu's, what if there was a keychain? See, I was thinking about this. I'll finish your comment first, but I was thinking about this. Or a bag with a screen that rotates or displays any Grail NFTs. If it's something people can brag about in everyday life as a physical, and it's something that's hyped, that can instantly turn the tides as well. There needs to be a way to show the world, look at this cool thing I have that others can't get. That is precisely it. And you're right. Having this on my shelf behind me shows to X number of people. In my case, because I have a wider audience on some days, that's more. But if I'm just out at the mall and I'm going to Pop Mart and I'm going to Fuego and I'm going to Hot Topic and I'm going to all these places where people are collectors, and I've got a cool digital keychain or a bag, or I even saw this at SDC, or not SD, CES years ago when I went, and NFTs were pretty popular. People were wearing old Apple Watches, take the band off, had it in a necklace. You can buy the things on Amazon that makes it into a necklace or keychain, and they had that on there. But it's not really designed for that. Therefore, the battery runs out pretty quick, but somebody could make something. And that would be really, really cool, especially if it's animated. Imagine having a necklace on with your animated NFT that maybe is in like a small phone factor, more of a portrait, not a square, but a portrait that would house a Funko Pop NFT. I think that would get people talking. Got to go to a panel with Tim Miller this weekend, and he signed my Deadpool Steelbook. Oh, that's cool, Comic Zombie. That's awesome. Tech said I won one of those mini Monopoly Go contests and finished in second place. Gave me $8,850 spends. I also got second place in one just like that. Same thing. What if you had something like this that allowed you to skip the Funko line and go right to the front? Something that adds utility and pushes this. Ooh, Priscilla, that's good. That's good. What if the people that won Droppp Arcade got special skip the line passes at a con in addition to what they won? Oh, that card was gold. I've never seen a gold card before. Does that mean I immediately go to one of the bank heists with the big gold bars? No, it does not. That's a really good point, Priscilla. I like that a lot. Because one of the things, and again, I know the Droppp guys watching, so I've never taken a shot at them or Funko. The way I see it in my head is they're treating these like two very distinct companies. You got Droppp and you got Funko. And Droppp does its own marketing and stuff, and every once in a while Funko shares it, or they'll post one post about it. Not very often. But they're two very separate things, right? If they were able to do more like the Droppp booth at San Diego Comic-Con, at WonderCon, at New York Comic-Con, that's within the Funko booth. They don't need a lot of space. Very small. You could do that. That's going to help tie things together. If you could do things like this, where collecting digitally benefited you on the physical side as well, that's really smart. Hey, what's up, Wax Prophet? How are you? New Beardlin! Yeah, New Beardlin, you've been playing. I've seen. Thank you for helping me out in Monopoly Go. Was something super loud again? I still have not figured out how to get to the other audio sources here on Meld. It's very weird. So, Nadu, good point, and it was held because of the word fanny. So when can we get Sune NFT backpacks or fanny packs so the NFTs don't have to be stretched out? I mean, we got to figure something out. That would be really cool to display your Sune NFT. Maybe, hey, Priscilla, maybe you could be, I know it's a tough sell with the artists group, but maybe you could do something like that. What if you sold an NFT that was like, they provided that special utility, or did a blend situation or packs where somebody could get a front of line pass, but you got to show it digitally. You have to wear it. You have to something. That's a requirement. I know it's tougher. I know it's very tough, but I think it'd be really cool. Maybe you could be the one to lead the way there. Thrilljoy has, if you redeem 10,000 of their points, you can buy ahead of the line pass. They only make 2 a year available. Oh, that's cool. There were 2 times where it was kind of, I forgot about this, Comic Zombie, you're right. The one-of-one draws that got people the SDCC and NYCC experiences with the protos that they made, the one-of-ones. I would love to see more of that. I think Funko was in the right direction on that. And then I think one of the things that as a company that they've struggled with, and I think a lot of companies do, is like, how do you, when you start marketing something like that, how do you measure whether it's working or not, right? Those things were working in drawing attention to Droppp. They may not have been seeing the big increase, but at least it was showing people on a regular basis that, hey, these things are still happening. People are still buying the NFTs. They're getting these kind of experiences. You should check it out too. Had at SDCC Fun Days and New York Comic Con or whatever that party was called, had they done something like, hey, here's the person that got the 101, and here's a sizzle reel of what's been going on with NFTs and how they got theirs, and there's the pack opening and their experience, their response, that kind of stuff, would have gone a long ways in getting more people at least to go, maybe I need to learn about these things. Natty, question, Sully, regarding Funko SDCC exclusives, what do they do with the ones that didn't sell at the con with the booth stickers? I've talked about this before, even recently, Natty. The short version is Funko, well, in the past, I can't speak to what they do now, but in the past, they don't want to bring all the inventory home, so at the end of the con, they work with other retailers that they're familiar with, i.e. Fugitive Toys, Chalice Collectibles, etc., and they bring them over to the booth and go, this is what we got left. Make us an offer. You can buy it. It's your problem. You deal with it. You get it back to your warehouse, and then you sell it to make your profit, and etc., etc. I don't know if they still do that, but hey, what's up, David Vu on YouTube? How you doing? Hear the revenge? What's happening? Did you Comic Zombie? Sorry, we never could get that to work for you. I tried with multiple people, and unfortunately, just couldn't make it work. Why do I have all these free rolls? It says I have 2 free rolls, and I notice this thing's been gold for a while. I missed what even happened to get me all these free rolls. Sometimes they make it to Arizona for the warehouse. But, well, again, I don't know what they do now, but from a business standpoint, it doesn't make sense for them to have to rebox everything up that's left and pay because you have to pay the union workers, especially at New York Comic Con, to move anything on the floor. You already paid an obscene amount of money to bring it in. Now you have to pay an obscene amount of money to go load it back on a truck. You have to pay for transportation, especially from New York to Arizona. That's a long ways for them to get it all the way back. It costs a lot of money. 49 shipped. Oh, that's a good deal, Comic Zombie. That's a real good deal. Chance is golden right now. Get different bonuses like 5 free rolls. Oh, okay, I totally missed that. I wasn't paying attention to those details. Stop stealing my money. Darth Wyko, I have abused your properties. Your landmarks. Oh, no, Misty, I didn't see. Let's look. Let's look up Pinnacle. If you guys haven't been participating in Pinnacle, I'll tell you the short version of what I've seen here lately is that these weekends that they have, and here's the calendar of events right now. They do every other weekend as a marketplace event where you can list your items for sale. If they sell, and this is only on the website, not in the app. There's where a lot of confusion comes in that I don't even think they're honing in on properly. Like, I don't think they know that people are confused about this, but they are. Marketplace events, purple, you can put stuff up for sale and you can buy. The trading events in the blue are weekends where you can literally, here's my friend code, you and I can go together and like, I want that pen from you, you want this pen from me, we make a trade. but it's not like there's not an easy way to go search the market and just offer anybody or trade. That makes it difficult. Again, confusion. But long story short, Disney Pinnacle their fan base is increasing rapidly. They're still in beta. And from the data that I've seen over these weekends is and the big events with the 101s, they've 6x'd their audience and money made on the secondary market over the last 3 months. They're doing a lot right. And when they do full rollout, this is the kind of thing that's going to help bring more attention to NFTs. But here's the thing. They don't call them NFTs. They're called digital collectibles, digital pins. And so little tough to advertise. Hey, Tech just made it to Madrid. Little tough to advertise and get excited about NFTs when no one wants to call them NFTs. I have not New Beer. Is that the Facebook thing? Or is that separate? Because I'm not going to do the Facebook thing. But oh, here's what Misty was talking about. Look how cool. That is dope. Look at that. From A to Z. Wow. Does this all come from one mystery capsule? If you complete the set, you get a different background. Oh, wow. But I like those backgrounds that they do. These are open edition. That's only certain letters. What about the rest? Those are cool, though. Darth Wacko, so that works out perfect. When the trading weekend opens, if I were you, I'd buy 1 or 2 of these. And then you'll get something that'll give you trade value if you don't pull your Vader. And then on the trade weekend, you can offer up trades to somebody in the community. There's going to be somebody that really wants BB-8 or C-3PO or Death Star or Ewok. And maybe they have, you have that and they have Vader and you can make a trade. Or you can buy it. So Volume 1 is just offering certain letters. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you have questions on Disney Pinnacle, I'm not an expert, but I really like what they're doing with this. And I can try to help. Your Berlin said it's separate, should be in your menu. It takes you to an online shop, but there are freebies from spinning and opening a daily gift on top of the gift that's in shop every 8 hours. Oh, there's a gift every 8 hours? Okay. Bringing this up on a separate phone for... I feel like my multiplier or something is not on. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. It's not on, that's why. I knew something felt very small about the payouts here. Okay, I do 3 at a time. Okay, there we go. That's going to help. Okay, so I'm looking in the shop right now. They've got... If you go to the mystery capsules... Let's see, is it... There we go. Star Wars Volume 1 in the mystery capsules. Right there. And that bottom part down here is scrollable. Oops. There you go. So you can see all the potential things that are in there. They don't do a very good job of denoting that that's scrollable. I had to learn that. But not only is it the main letters, there's the main letter, then there's the main letter with the, what do they call that background? It's like a glittery background, silver sparkle. And then there's the potential gold ones. So there's the reason you want to open a mystery capsule. $6.95 per. And then you got the chance at the rarer ones. The Star Wars stuff has done pretty darn well on the secondary market. Not as well as some of the other items, but you can get those little squares, square enamel pins, and you might score, the super rare gold ones as part of it. $6.95 a piece, though. It looks like they will have 5 different drops for those Star Wars letter pens. Only way to complete other than buying later on the market. Wow. Yeah, Darth Wacko, the trades are tricky. Remember, this is all in beta, and it's a fairly small audience compared to what it'll be. They are doing a lot to build their audience. They're doing proper marketing with the don't forget to get your free monthly capsule too, guys. You got to go log into the Disney Plus, what is it called? Rewards. You got to go log into that and get your code to get your free monthly capsule. I haven't done it. I need to do that. And then they've been advertising on the Disney app, and they've been doing things like at Comic-Con. What is lacking, I think, is there's still the real world, like, there's nothing in the parks about it. There's nothing, they didn't have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. There's a lot still missing that you would normally advertise a physical product for, but they could do it for digital as well. I got my monthly Disney Plus perks. That's it, what it's called, perks. All ready for, nicely done, Darth Wacko. Yeah, guys, I just got the 575 additional rolls. That's going to put me up over 2,200. Let's go. And I think I'll go to build here real quick. Oh, cool, that's another one. You want to hit the corners for those Bike Breeze bonuses this month, and I'll have enough to finish. Not this month, probably this week that they're doing that. I have enough to finish that board. I'm aiming for, I think board 31 is my next payout. Los Angeles. Anyway, we definitely did the squirrel brain thing, but I need y'all's opinions. I'll put this on Twitter again, and I want to hear what you think the current state of NFTs is. What I want to clarify with Consumer Break and the gang posting this is, my discussion's not going to be just about wax. And are they okay with that? No, Hear the Revenge. We didn't talk about that yet. We'll do that next. My discussion's not going to just be about wax. Sadly, wax is a very small part of the overall picture of the current state of NFTs. But it's not it's not dead. It is dependent upon the entire picture, the entire thing, all NFTs doing well or phasing out. I don't think they're going to phase out completely, but I don't think they're going to have their heyday until a couple of companies find that secret sauce and that right way to entice collectors with cool things they have to have that have utility and eventually the ability to resell in a secondary market for good money. That's important. I think that's really, really important. Let's look at the Fortnite trailer. I really like this trailer. I saw it earlier. That's the short version. I want the full version. There's a whole bunch of ninja stuff. Okay, let's just Google it then, because, wait, hold on, was that it? Nope. It's so hard to find their stuff sometimes. Yeah, and Hear the Revenge, that's really confusing too. Hear the Revenge says the companies have to care about them. When the Droppp guys were introduced at the panel, they were introduced as the Funko Droppp guys. Funko being the emphasis, right? But they are very much operating as Droppp with Funko NFTs and deliverables. Funko does not advertise Droppp except occasionally, very, very infrequently. They're relying on Droppp to advertise on their channels, which again, I'm not throwing any shade at anybody, but it's not going to work to scream over and over again at 15,000 people, their current audience on Twitter, when you have 2 million on Twitter. You've got to use that 2 million to advertise to. What's up, Aaron Knowles? How are you, bud? Thank you, man. One of my designs. Appreciate you. As a matter of fact, available on nerdsunite.online if you need yourself a Nerds Unite shirt. I got a bunch of different options up. They're screaming to 15,000 people when they're advertising. It's got to go to more, and that's, I always talk about this. I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but you've got to advertise if you're gonna sell, let's say, Power Rangers NFTs, because we're about to look at something Power Rangers. You gotta talk to the Funko audience, you gotta talk to the Droppp audience, you gotta talk to the Power Rangers audience. If they could get these NFTs in front of their fandoms in social and in person, huge. It would be huge. I Hear the Revenge. I think it made a difference. I did some advertising for them for Thundercats. We as a community did it. I still think we could be that marketing arm that's necessary to make that push. We can do it. I'm not saying that Dropp's not capable. I think they could do it too, but it comes down to budget, bandwidth. There's a lot of reasons why it's difficult. Let's see if we can do this YouTube Fortnite trailer first.
When the bugs came.
Yeah, this looks cool. Hold on, we got to get the proper setup here. 1 second. All right, let's pause that. Let's full screen this. Let's get over here. And can I turn Monopoly off for a second? Bam. Bam. Okay, let's do this. Y'all ready?
When the bugs came, everything we knew was taken from us. Hope faded faster than we could fight back. We thought it was the end of times. Turns out, it's morphin' time.
I love how this transitions to traditional Square live action. That's dope. And very dangerous. It's gonna hurt his own teammates. The costume for Pee-wee. All the costumes are so good. Dope. That must mean there's a play mode in the full suit. Shocking awesome. I love how it's got halos worked in there too. Wait, what else did we sneak a peek at in that photo? Come on, pause. You've got the Power Rangers, the bugs in there. You've got the giant Power Ranger. You've got Halo. I guess those are the only two, really. The only two big licenses. This is so cool. I'm excited. I just love everything Fortnite's been doing. Some of it they take some swings and it maybe not be everybody's favorite thing, but they're still taking the swings and they're making it a lot of fun. It's very, very cool. Some panda guy. It looks so good. Can't wait to play the new season. 2 days. 7th. Halo plus Power Rangers plus Fortnite, a triple collab. Wow. Yeah, it seems like they're able to bring multiple licenses together in ways that other companies don't even attempt. The licensing's tricky, but I mean, what company doesn't want to be featured in Fortnite these days? What an awesome opportunity. When I was at Funko, when the first Fortnite pops were made, I wasn't in the discussions, right? But I heard third party that like there were some potential collabs made, like Funko Pops appearing in Fortnite. And I don't know what extent those conversations went to, but I thought it'd be so cool if you're like going around and you find them and you have to collect them all, or you can play as Freddy Funko in the game. Like that would be a small audience that would love it, but there would still have been something for the Funko fans in the shop there that would have been really, really cool. And fortunately, none of that came to fruition that I ever saw. But I thought the idea was very cool. Imagine if there was like play kind of like the Funko Fusion, but play as those characters in the game. Would have been really, really cool. You need the Green Ranger, Hear the Revenge said. Did you see the other day on Whatnot, I rated my friends at My Pops, and one of the first things they did was give away their last Jason David Frank signed 8.5 by 11 they had signed photo, because they had him as a guest at their shop a few months before he passed, and they didn't want to sell his stuff. They felt that was kind of tacky, so they gave it away. I of course entered to win. I was like, if I win, I'm just going to turn around and give it away on my stream. It was somebody from this community won. Somebody from Nerds Unite won. I don't remember who it was, but that's really, really cool. Something as simple as back bling would have been really cool for sure. Oh, I saw that, Linder. The McDonald's and Hello Kitty toys. If you guys haven't seen this looks really cool. I've been following the guy that does the... basically, he's in charge of all the cool Happy Meal stuff. I typed in too many things. Oh, no, here it is. Look at this. Here's the image showing the Happy Meal and all the different possible toys, but then here's the checklist. It doesn't say that any of them are super rare, but they seem to typically have something that's a little more rare. But how cool are these, man? I'm not even a Hello Kitty fan, but I love what they did here. I think the Cinema Roll Donatello might be my favorite. That one, or I like Kuromi Michelangelo. That's really cool. Those are awesome. Jumps to Frog, that's who won. That's right, Chuck, good call. Ooh, where do you follow that guy? I bet he has some cool social media. I don't remember his exact name. This is not him, Lord Landaros. But the next time I see it come up, I'll try to send you a message. I can't remember his name offhand. I just know every time it comes up, I'm like, who's this guy? Oh, wait, that's the McDonald's guy. I don't interact with him or anything. I just found him one day, randomly. Okay, we should do some giveaways. Let me keep this going. I have these drop codes to give away. Here's the deal. If you guys haven't seen, the guys at Droppp, I got to see in person at SDCC again. They were super nice. And they gave me quite a few of these to give away. I'm going to keep some to be giving away later. But if you read the back, and I'm actually a little puzzled after reading this. It says on here, enter to win your first pack when you create an account on Droppp and claim your exclusive digital SDCC sticker. I don't think it's implying you have to be a new user to possibly win. I think it means everyone can win, but the wording was confusing to me. But anyway, we have, as long as you claim it today, that's the important part. So what we'll do here is we're going to do some giveaways. I'm going to scratch and redeem and send it to, well, no, hold on. Again, this gets problematic because then I am likely to win the pack. And you won't have a chance if I do the redemption. I don't think it's about who's holding. I think it's about who redeems. So we'll do some giveaways here. I tell you, that's what we'll do. We'll do some giveaways here, and then I still have winners to pick from the giveaway that I did on Bounty Block. But for here, if you're here and you win, I'll send you the code right now. You redeem it. That way you have the chance to win the pack. I think that makes more sense. So here's how we're going to do this to start. I'll give you guys one last chance real quickly. If you will share this tweet for today via a retweet and leave a comment and click the heart. I'm putting it on YouTube as well and on Twitter. Always problematic to watch the comments, but just do those things. Repost or retweet, comment, anything positive, and hit the heart. Thank you, Sports Technology Keith, for the sub 33 months. I appreciate you, my friend. Do those things right now, and I'm going to pick from the retweets here in like a minute. And I will send you the code, and you redeem it that way. That makes you eligible to win one of the packs that they'll be giving away. But you have to redeem it today, by end of day today, in order to be eligible. I'm going to go ahead and scratch this first one. I'm going to give away, for Twitter, I'll give away like 2 or 3. And then we'll do some other stuff here on stream to give away a few more. Now I know I just had my knife here. Where did I put it? I got to re-clean the desk again. I made another huge mess here post SDCC. But I have a knife here somewhere to scratch this off with. I know I do. There it is. You can only redeem the SDCC NFT once, right, per account? No, there's no restrictions. If you got multiple codes, you can redeem multiple codes. Because I've redeemed several then to send to someone else. But there's no restrictions. Okay, let's pick a winner. And then you guys can still be doing the retweeting, and then we'll find somebody. 32 retweets, reposts. And let's make sure it looks like 32. It definitely does. Give me a random number between 1 and 32. They're not basically NFTs. They absolutely are NFTs. 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at Hear the Revenge. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 at Collector Clint. 20 at Uga. And 21 is Miss Fancy Cherry. I don't know if she's here. Hopefully she is. Miss Fancy Cherry, if you're here, let me know. I'm going to send this code to her, and hopefully if she's not here... Oh, she is here. Perfect. Okay. Here is your drop code and the link on where to redeem. Now, I gave one of these codes away on Whatnot the other day, and the guy messaged me back and said, too confusing, you redeem it. I don't know what the difficulty was. No offense to that person. But if you run into trouble, let me know. He didn't give me any indication as to why it was confusing. Probably had not set up a wallet before, and that's not that confusing, I didn't think. But, you know, different levels of understanding on how all this works. There's the code, and then the link. I didn't show that, did I? Good. .io/claim/SDCC25. Okay, Miss Fancy Chair, I sent it. You go ahead and redeem it. Let us know how it worked out. I really hope you get a rare. That would be dope. Let's pick another winner. Yeah, don't be lazy. Do it right now. In fact, a couple of notes. If you went to the Future of Digital Collecting or Future of Collecting panel, there were a few freebies given out. I think I've moved all that over here. Yeah, hold on. Let me grab it. And Darth Wacko, I got a package from you I need to open. Is that something I should open on stream? There were some freebies given out. This one, I don't think there's any restriction. But if there's a QR code, I think you guys can just scan it. There's a free thing from Candy Digital. I'll leave that up on the screen for a second if you want to screenshot it. And then you could always just use your phone to read it. There's a free Candy Digital Special Edition Batman comic book. So you could claim that. I already did, but these have deadlines on them. This is only good for a few more days. And then there was, this one has been used, but in Vivi, so I won't show the code. In Vivi, you got this Emily the Strange figure. New Beerlin, you should be able to roll it back. You should be able to just go backwards a little bit in the stream. If you can't, let me know. Okay, you guys weren't ready. So here you go. Screenshot this. Just on your phone, screenshot it, or on your computer. Screenshot it, and then you don't have to try to do it while I'm streaming. What's up, Peking? Yeah, just if you screenshot it, you don't have to wait on me to do anything. Let's pick another winner. They probably don't want me giving that out to a bunch of people. All right, Priscilla, thank you for coming by. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I just assume a lot of people on that panel aren't even going to redeem it. So for those of you who do, it all kind of works out. Oh, gotcha, Uga. I forget some people watching lower res. That makes sense. Okay, this now up to 36 retweets. And by the way, we may revisit this tweet again in the future. So if you're debating on whether or not you should do it. Wait, what did that just say? Somebody just hit road level 31. I missed who it was. Dang, whoever just hit level 31. Dope, thank you. That's awesome. That just upped my earnings. That's a big one. I think that pays me like $12 for you getting that far. On top of what it already paid. Yeah, I just jumped over $300 thanks to you. It doesn't even show that somebody reached level 31 on here, but I know somebody just did. That's crazy. It may just take a minute to update on this board I'm looking at, this page. That's crazy. 31 is a challenge. Then the next one is 41 after that. And it'll pay me an additional $17 if you get there. You got the comment? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I wish it was a rare, but hey. No, Linder. Are you kidding me? There's that many? How do they do all that art? That's so much art. They must have a massive team. Cue AI joke from someone who thinks they're funny. Right? Exactly, Misty. That's how I feel about some of the games I play. I tried to get that candy thing before. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. Could never get it to work. I had no problem. You have to create a candy account. So you create that first, log in first, then scan the code. And it works great. I remember having to go, like, I claimed it, then tried to log in, didn't show up. I logged in, then tried to claim it, it showed up. Definition of insanity. Okay, 37 retweets now. Give me a random number between 1 and 37. It actually said 37. That never happens. Fourth Curator. Are you here, Fourth Curator? If not, I'll just send it to you. Well, have you already Have you already set up an account, Darth Wacko? Because there's other options other than Coinbase. You set up worry about the candy things separately. Coinbase is not the only option. Awesome. Curate fourth character. So here's what I'm going to do. Maybe you didn't hear me before. I'm going to message you. I'm not going to claim it and send it to you. I'm going to message you with your code and everything so that you can claim it, because that makes you eligible to win a pack. If I claim it, that would make me eligible. And honestly, it's more work for me. Where if I just send you this, you can go claim it. You can put it in your wallet. It's a lot easier. Plus, you have the fun of seeing what you got. So I'm going to send that over. Here is your code. Make sure it's not showing on the screen. 555 555. Make sure that is correct. Yep. And the link to claim. And you know what? That guy who didn't claim his, I'm going to do his right now just to see if it works. Here's the page that you go to on the link on the code. Pretty straightforward. Now, the thing this guy might have struggled with is maybe he doesn't have a Droppp account. I do. Super easy. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next step. And then over here, I'm going to bring up his message. Too many issues doing this. Not quite sure why the struggle. And I'm going to put the code I gave him in, and I'm going to claim it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, no worries, fourth curator. Thank you. Oh, got it. All right, so now I claim this person's NFT, and I'm going to go to inventory, and let's see what it was. Is that a rare? Oh, I got a rare. Oh, no. Well, okay. Let's see. If you I'm going to send it to him. If you have a Droppp wallet, please send it, and I will send you the NFT. I just claimed it. That's the first time I've ever gotten a rare. Okay, so I send him a message. If he replies back, then I will send the NFT. It's only fair. I'm just glad I claimed it. What's that worth? Well, let's pop on over to the stickers and let's look at, right now a rare is listed, the cheapest is $130. There's only 3 on the market. Now, that's not value, that's lowest asking price. So what does it actually sell for? One sold for $65. Exactly Wax Profit. So if that person gets me their message back, then I'll send them their rare, and they can absolutely list it on the market. Looks like the least expensive of all of them right now, of all the rares, is $39.99 for the WonderCon one, but there's only 5 listed. There's only 4 of the Vegas, 5 of the NYCC 24, and 2 of the SDCC 24. Not enough people are claiming them to ever actually get a rare. Much less than sell it on the secondary market. So that's why it's important when you get those codes, you actually redeem them. Now, you can redeem these through... The actual code can be redeemed anytime through January 27th. That's why I'm keeping some back. But you have to claim today, by the end of the day, to be eligible to win in the little pack giveaway that they're doing. Yeah, so potentially, this guy has an NFT, if he gets back to me, worth at least $65. Here they're in. Do you have a WonderCon rare? Immediately messages to send it, as if we were ever doubted Sully was a good guy. Look, regardless of if it happened here on stream or in personal life, I just believe in a code of ethics, right? Look, I have always done that. In the past, I've done some things a long time ago that I regret, and I feel like I always got paid back in a little karma for it. Oh, you have a couple rares? Nice, Comic Zombie. Batman question. Have you listened to any of the Batman High Volume podcasts? No. Wait, who does that? Don't quote Lucifer to me here, The Revenge. Darth Wacko, are you still here? I have a package from Darth Wacko. Happy Taco Tuesday, Professor Josh. What's happening? We're still gonna pick some more winners in a second, but if Darth Wacko was still around, I was gonna go ahead and open this. Feel free to. Okay, let's do that, and then we're gonna give away some more of the codes. I tell you what we'll do. Squirrel. Let's fire up a Twitchy Tides game to give away a code or two. We'll play a few in here. I should have loaded this in advance. I forgot. All right, the envelope is... Let me not dox your address. Gonna take a pic with the sandwich when it comes in, says Comic Zombie. I just purchased Camp Fun Day's drink and meal tokens on eBay. That's gonna make for a good photo. That's a good call. That's awesome. All right, it's taking some time. I really should have loaded this in advance. All right, we got a little something from Darth Wacko. A little message first. Oh no, it ripped. A THF V-Buck as a small token of appreciation. Thanks for all you do. Grateful for our friendship. Oh, that's super sweet. So the THF podcast that they do together, that I guested on. Oops, wrong way. That I guested on a few months ago. He made me a cool token that looks like a V-Buck. That's so freaking cool, man. That's awesome. Thank you. That's really, really cool. I need a little stand for that. We'll set it here for now, but I gotta try to find a little stand or something for that. That's really cool. Thank you, brother. Oh, okay. We're fired up now. It's amazing. That's what the Batman drop was advertising. It's reading of the comic books. They have done Year One, Long Halloween, and currently doing Dark Victory. Oh, very cool. I've never been a comic book guy because of the format. Kind of breaks my brain, but maybe listening to it in audio form would be really cool. So I should give that a try. That's one of the things that was a common theme, if you will, during SDCC, and that panel specifically was it for comic books. VV does it, Candy Digital does it. I'm sure there's some others. Actually, getting the NFT means you can also read the comic book inside of that app or program. So it's not just about the digital collecting, it's about digital collecting of your favorite comic books that you can also then read in there. Very, very cool. Again, not for me, but like years ago, and I've talked about this many times, but maybe some of you weren't here, I found Invest Comics, which is now Pop Culture or something or another. But the concept was, and I had thought this to myself and then found this guy, was what if I treated comic books like stock? What if I bought them, bagged them, boarded them, put them away, and then checked back later? Well, I started doing that in 2014, maybe even 2013. And this guy, I got to be friends with him. I reached out and I said, hey, man, I like your Invest Comics blog, but you have a lot of data in there, and it's too much for me. Can you break it down to the top 5 every week? And he started doing it, and it turned out to be his best blog post because people were like me, and that they wanted something quick and easy to digest. I would screenshot it and walk into my local comic book store and go, oh, here's the 5. I'd pull the 5 from the shelf. I'd see if there were any variant covers of those. Sometimes I'd buy 2 or 3 of them. And then I would immediately, I'd pick the best ones, bag them, board them, and put them in long boxes. And I've got 10 long boxes downstairs in storage that I need to now pull out and go through them. And I think those would be some fun streams to see. I bet most of them are worth less than the what's printed on there for the purchase price. But I think there's a really good opportunity that a few of those are going to be bangers that I then send off for grading. And just off the few, I could make my money back and then some. Yeah, I've seen that, Professor Josh. Lego sets are better than stock market buys. I think in a lot of cases, Pops were too. Yeah, wax profit. It was an interesting concept, right? And I at the time I was like, let's do the long play on this, and I am doing the long play. Once I finally get to value them, I'll be able to go back and go, clearly I spent exactly this on it. Now what's it worth? Yeah, sealed cards. Like I've seen some where people are buying like 1960s baseball packs that were graded, sealed, and like early Pokemon packs. They're buying the graded, sealed ones, cracking the slab, opening the pack. It's really interesting. I mean, the value of what you're opening, like in the case of a 1960s, like where you could get a Mickey Mantle rookie. What is that, 65? Or 56? I get those, whatever. But buying those packs like $10,000. And then you might pull a Mickey Mantle, and then if you got that graded and it graded at like an 8 or higher, you're talking about $1 million card. That's a big gamble. That's big boy monies. Oh, Darth Wacko, no, what timing? Thank you so much for the coin, man. It's so cool. Tech said, I've been looking into those mystery bag skate decks. Oh, I just saw somebody open 2 of those at a show. Like, I didn't see it in person. I saw the video, but some have really been popping off, like the Pokemon or Marvel drops. Crazy prices if you pulled a golden deck. Yeah, some of them are going for thousands of dollars. Absolutely. There's the whole world of blind bag stuff is having a moment right now. And honestly, for Funko, it's a chance for them maybe to take this concept and take it up a notch. Like, what if there was some super rare gold ones or something in some of these, or redemptions or something like that. Like, I would love to see Bitty Pop come to NFT form. It'd be really cool if you open this, in there was a slip of paper, you had your code, you went and redeemed it, and you got the corresponding NFT to whatever you pulled out of the bag, but also a chance at something even more rare. I still feel like that, and with Pops and with anything else, putting a code in there with redemption, and they don't look like the cards, what we're collecting from the packs. They're separate. They're different. They're like what Vivi does. They already have the 3D renderings. They have them. Like, converting that into an NFT would be super dope. But, it comes with lots of issues. Licensing, did they get approval to do that? Probably not. Could they start it now? For sure. They could do a whole Bitty Pop Plus. Since everybody loves to throw a plus in there. Bitty Pop Plus. And the plus is you get a digital NFT. I think it would be really, really cool. Yeah, the Bitty Pop advent calendars are always a favorite. They're super cool. I bought like 6 Funko Fusion Pops just to get the code for the game. Nice. Yeah, see? They were doing something cool there. I really like what they did with the Funko Fusion. Of course, there were some missteps that maybe led to, like, finding access to the game was tricky. People wanted to buy a physical copy. They made no physical copies. It came with a pop from the company that makes Pop. That was kind of a weird move. But again, that may not have been Funko's choice. That might have been the game distributor's choice. Maybe they couldn't sync it all up to make it happen. You just plugged in the game. It seemed okay. Wait, I'm lost, Comic Zombie. I ended up getting all the codes for the Fusion DLCs. Dang, nice, Darth Wacko. Oh, you're talking about the same thing. The game, the Funko Fusion Pops. Okay, gotcha. Bitty Hitty Hoot coming to a Nerds Unite store near you. I did once upon a time try to design a Hoot in a box that looked like a pop box, but it just seemed too cheesy. Like I was too ripping it off, so I didn't do it. Okay, we're gonna run this game. Let's do it. First place will get a drop code. Let's do first and fifth. I'll give away 2 codes. If you get in this game and you win first or fifth, you're going to get one of the drop codes. And I will send you the code and the URL if you're here. If not, I'll put your name on it, and send it to you when I can get a drop wallet from you. But let's go ahead and play this out. Let me unmute the tab. Mute the music. Did I actually enter? I didn't. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everybody. Lug snuck in right before it closed. If anybody didn't get in, something's going on with my computer right now. It's acting like I'm expecting the world of it, but nothing is using all the resources off the computer. I don't understand why I keep having these issues. I've got to do some serious research on Chrome and why it's doing this. Because it's influencing other things. Like, my camera is jittery. It has been for a few minutes. I don't understand. Bought a brand new PC a few months ago. Great graphics card, tons of RAM, and I'm having these really crappy issues. But Look, Monopoly, smooth as silk. What sense does that make? Zero. Zero sense. It's like a weird 8-bit version of Twitchy Tides. I'm gonna close as many tabs as I can and see if that helps with anything. Sometimes that'll fix it. You guys can't even play the game. And the only thing I've ever found that fixes it is to restart the PC, which again is my least favorite thing to do when streaming. And now we're getting no baddies. Yeah, this is a complete crapshoot for you guys. You have to like just blindly use your freezes and your powers. At least it's even for everybody. If anybody thinks it's just their phone acting up, it's not. It's my computer. Sorry about that, gang. I've done tons of research in hopes that I can fix this problem, and I have not been able to figure it out. Monopoly is smooth. Monopoly's looking good. Slideshow version, exactly. Remember that one that ran super slow that took like 20 minutes to play out? And why is this graphic frozen? That's working great. Let me try that. Let me try turning off the lonely, that one. See if that makes any difference. How about my camera? Nostya90! You did it! And Zach Bonifer subscribed. Another tier 1, 59 months in a row. Thank you, Zach Bonifer. I'm sorry I don't give everybody the same level of thankfulness on the subs. I get to go on a talk and I don't want to look away from it or do anything else. I appreciate all of you who subbed to my channel. Thank you so very much. All right, Nostya90, are you here? Nostya90. If you are, I'm going to scratch this code and I'm going to send it to you. I need your, like if you're on Twitter. Yeah, I've got a few people that who are in the 60s now. Oh, Randy C, how dare you? Got to go to Whataburger? Love it. Woo, it's a good one. Look at that. Cup 4 in the books. Thank you, Randy C. He's collecting the cups for me and sending them. I'm so excited about that. Just so happens to be an important year for not only Whataburger, but for me. We're the same age. Look at this. What the frick is going on here? And the camera is a little jittery. Like, none of this makes any sense. Nastya, are you here? I didn't see any comment from you. Not in these rounds, Linder, but I will later because there's too many things to try and coordinate. Like Nastya's not responding now because maybe doesn't have the volume on. Thank you, Peking. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. You mother. All right. Who's our 5th place is Linder. Perfect, Linder. You are here. Oh, I don't need your wallet. I need your. I know you on Twitter. So let me scratch this code and I'll send it to you. Looks like Nastya doesn't want to win anything. Hope that's not a bot. That is frowned upon, Nastya. Don't do that. Let's see. Let me get over here to Twitter. Maybe I could try restarting the browser. Maybe that'll fix it. I'll do that after we get these winners sorted. This started happening when Twitchy Tides came up. Probably a coincidence, but we'll see. Let me find Linder and send her this first. Nope, that's not right. Why is it some people I type in their name and it immediately comes up no problem, and others it wants to fight me? Yeah, Linder, it's not, yours isn't coming up for some reason. Can you? What is your Twitter? Can you drop it in the chat? I don't. You know, you're not a difficult one. I don't know why it's being difficult. It's so weird. Let me put Nostja's name on this one. Nostja 90. That's what I typed in, Linder. What the frick? Let me just actually type, because I thought that's what it was. But he didn't come up in search. Let me just go directly to that Twitter, or x.com/Linder77. All right, just going to go right to you, no problem. Says account doesn't exist. That's what I thought you were on Twitter. Did something happen to your Twitter account? Nadu, nice. I could try to email it, but it asterisked out. You want to send that to me as a whisper? Oh, okay, we can do it that way. We can do it that way. I'll just send you an image of this whole card with the code and everything. Oh, I got one of those fun scam ones. Here's your Coinbase withdrawal code. If you didn't try to withdraw anything, please contact us now at this bogus-ass phone number. I am so sick of that stuff. But Kelly got one that was your Amazon refund. You're going to get this product completely refunded if you'll just click on this link. No. Yeah, sorry we couldn't deliver your FedEx package. Such bogus crap. Be sure you always say delete and report junk on those. You're doing your part to help out. If you get any messages from a number you don't recognize that are like really weird, like, hey, I missed you at the office yesterday. Are you going to make it to the picnic tomorrow? I've had those. Report those as delete and scam as well. Because I read what they're doing is they create these accounts, and to make them seem real, they send out a bunch of messages that aren't scams with just text, no links, no phone numbers, no nothing, to build up its credibility. And then over time, then they finally send a bunch of scams with that. But if you can help shut it down before they can make it valid or fair or good or whatever the word would be there, then you'll keep a bunch of people from getting scammed. FedEx. Yeah, exactly. Linder, I didn't see a text. Let me... Oh, I thought you had my... What did you mean by text? I thought you had my number. Yeah, exactly, Chuck. That happens all the time. Whisper. You sent a whisper. Okay, then I can't... Well, I can. Wait, we can't send photos on here. Yeah, good Lord. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I wish I could send a photo here. Make it a lot easier. Let me... Yeah, I gotta open Twitch over here this way. Not Twitchy Tides. No. I just said Twitch. No, we're good, Linder. We're good. I got you on the whisper. I'm doing it now. Whispers. Linder. I'll just send the message in the whisper. Here's the code. And then the link. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try shutting down the browser, which may cause some other problems. We'll find out. Close all windows. I can feel the PC's running extra hard right now too. Did the camera just get better? It did. It's definitely Chrome that's the problem. But look, this thing's still acting up. I'm gonna give it a second and then I'm gonna re-queue it up. Where's that thing? Monopoly, this, yeah. Can I refresh that? I thought there was a, yeah, refresh the URL. There you go. Chucky, there's tons of people that have followed that hardly ever do anything on Twitch. I don't think that's uncommon. If you look at somebody like Ninja, he has like, 8 million followers or something crazy, and he'll have like maybe 5,000 people watching. As a percentage, I imagine his is actually worse than mine, but that's pretty standard. You may have some people with smaller communities who have like 500 followers and they'll have 100 people watching. That's just because they have a really good, tight community. But I think on most of them, you'll find out that the number of people watching versus following is just a small percentage. Somehow I'm in the top 0.1% of all streamers, but with 70 people. And those aren't all real people, I bet. I bet of those 70, like if we asked everybody to comment here, there's plenty of people that just have it on, or God forbid they've made a bot account. I hope they have not, to support me. That doesn't help me. That's going to hurt me in the long run. But you see some of these big streamers now, it's a big deal right now that they're using bot accounts to artificially boost their account, and they'll say they're streaming to 5,000 people, but it's really only like 500 because the rest are bot accounts. So they're really not as big as they seem they are. Yeah, Tanner, I lurk a lot. Exactly. That kind of stuff. Yeah, it's an interesting game because like for us, if we're running ads, which I try not to run too many, there's some that run, we get paid a little bit on those ads. Well, I only have 70 people here and I'll make $25 a month off ads or something like that, right? Imagine that multiplied by 1,000, and now for somebody like a Ninja or Tim the Tap Man or whatever, I'm not implying that their audience is inflated in any way, but there are others in that category that are. Now they make $25,000 a month in the ads, but they did it by buying $10,000 a month worth of bots. Some real crap, but that's what people do in this world. Following stats might be similar to marketing email stats. Super small click-through rates are a success in that world. Yep. Yeah, we watched it earlier, Tanner. It is dope, man. I agree. I love the live action stuff they worked in. Super, super cool, man. Like, it totally had the vibe. I saw somebody message and say, why did this make me teary-eyed? Like, total nostalgia bomb on the Square live action, like so cool. Like they really nailed it. Okay, I think refreshing the browser seems to help. Let's see, did we get the Monopoly Go widget is back? Seems to be functional. So maybe we saved something there by fixing it. Let's do another Twitchy Tides. I did not hear from Nastya, so I'll simply set this aside. They won't get their code in time to redeem for today. That was Lenders, and that's been done. Let's play another game. Let's give away another first and fifth. Wait, Linder said nothing received. You did not get the messages I just sent, Linder? It says I sent them. Why is this stuff being complicated? Thank you, Monster Pete. It restarts, and I have to, for some reason, click on that tab in order to... history. Oh, it didn't reopen all the windows. That's this one? Yeah, that's this one. Open it. That should fix it. What did Misty say? 15,000 per month times 12 months nets you 180,000 a year. I mean, I would love to have those numbers. Yeah, then after taxes, take away, what, a third of that? Say 120, I'd still be very, very happy with those numbers. That's unfortunately not the reality, but oh, the message just showed up. Okay, cool. So you're set, Linder. All right, let's run another Twitchy Tides game, and looks like some of you already entered. There you go. I'm gonna get in on this too, and let me see if I can restore the YouTube chat. My buddy Oh, I just heard the usage spike when I opened a new tab. That should not... Me opening one tab should not do that. That's so weird. That didn't... Okay, didn't close the live. I didn't... Okay, didn't close the live. Justin said, I'm so tired of email spam too. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But I saw a thing on that one time, and it basically said if a company sends, like, let's say 100,000 emails with a link in there to try to get you to go to a page and buy something, and even 100 people click the link and 20 people go into the website, and even 5 of those click on whatever it is inside there to get you to buy it or to scam you or whatever, it's a success. Hey, Mindy, how are you? It only takes a very, very, very tiny fraction of click-throughs all the way to whatever that final point in the funnel they want you to get to. And if 1 or 2 people click and go all the way through, it's a success. They made money. So they're going to rinse and repeat that as many times as they can. If that 1 or 2 people wouldn't click, it wouldn't even be a thing. But there's always somebody out there willing to fall for the scam. So we're all going to have to deal with it until the world gets a little smarter, and I think we're kind of hosed there. Yep. If it works, it will continue. Exactly right. I mean, people are always like, why are movies all reboots or remakes or sequels? It's stupid. I don't like it. Look at who the big box office winners are. You can not like it all you want. Hollywood's laughing their way to the bank. Because plenty of us are going to go see them. Your getting upset about it serves no purpose whatsoever except for getting you upset. They're going to do what brings them the money. Yeah, Chuck, exactly what I was implying. Yeah, we're as a people, we're not getting any smarter. We're probably going the other direction. Maybe hear the revenge. That's a really good possibility, and way to look at the bright side of things. There's plenty of people that just see AI as, Skynet and the end of the world and stealing art and all that stuff, but there's plenty of ways it can help. My big hope is in the medical field. Like, if you look at, and I've talked about this a bunch of times too, like what Michael J. Fox did for Parkinson's disease, no jokes, Callard. He brought together all the doctors, researchers, everybody. Look, Nastya's back in, but didn't respond to my messages before. Are you here, Nastya? I sure hope you haven't set up some sort of bot or something. But anyway, he brought together all these doctors and stuff, and then helped in the research to, it jumped forward. Like so many years worth of research jumped forward because of bringing all these doctors together. Well, it's because before not all the information was shared to one place so that they could all benefit from the research. Well, that's what AI can help with. I actually tagged Nastya earlier too. If Nastya doesn't respond, I can only assume that they've set up something that they shouldn't be doing. There you go. Nastya's here. What's the cool? I had messaged you earlier about sending me a whisper. You won a prize, but not a typical NFT prize. We'll try it again. Yeah, I'm giving away these. You may not have been seeing this, but I'm giving away these Droppp redemption codes, Nastya. And today's the deadline to redeem these. But you should be the one to redeem it. That's why I need to send you the information so that you can benefit from possibly winning a pack from them by being the person who redeems it. You won't be eligible if I redeem it and then send it. What's up, Alex? How are you? Well, we've been doing this for a little while today. We had some good conversations. We've been giving away some prizes. We've been talking about the state of NFTs. I think it's been a good conversation so far. I always like getting feedback from people, well, not always. In a lot of cases, like getting feedback from people. What is an AF3 token? Hear the Revenge. That's not a terminology I'm familiar with. I'm not crypto guy. I know a little bit of crypto so that I can get into the NFT space. April Fool's 3? No idea what that is. Oh, you're talking about the Funko redemption tokens for April Fool's 3. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm on the right page with you. When you say AF3 token, I assumed you meant like another cryptocurrency. Nastya, I need you to whisper that to me so that your information is not doxed here in the stream. It is asterisked out. I can't read it. You're gonna time me out? While we're waiting to play the next game, let's look and see. I assume your question is implying, hey, the numbers are low. What do you think? Let's take a look. Could be wrong on that. Let's see. The April Fool's Grail is a low asking price of $47. I think I bought the NFT at 55, something like that. 57. It was pretty low. The Fun Days sandwich is under $10. You can buy that redemption token right now and get that delivered to you for under $10. Crazy. The redemption for the damaged box is at $14. I'm rounding up. And the Handsome Freddy royalty redemption is at $17. These... I don't know what the aftermarket will be like on this. There's no ways for us to know for sure. But my guess is these will all be selling for more than that. Could be wrong. But you also have to count it into the numbers. Like how many of this token even exists? 1651. That's a pop limited 1,651 pieces. This one, 1852. This one, 1862. This one, under 1,000 pieces. That's before the actual shipments. It could go even lower. Ah, there we go, Nasha. Gotcha. Now we're cooking with fire, Nasha. Don't want to dox anybody's info. I actually hate that term, but you know what it means. Nasha, I'll say it one more time. In case you didn't hear it before, but I'm going to send this info right now. You've got to redeem it today in order to be eligible for the giveaway that Droppp is hosting right now. Not me, but Droppp. And that is anybody who redeems by the end of day today will be eligible to possibly win one of many packs that they are sending out on Droppp. So you'll need a Droppp account, but I'm going to send you your redemption information. URL to redeem is and your code. I never actually scratched it. Crazy, only 4. Yeah, it is interesting how few drops there are. Nah, Hear the Revenge. I sure hope you're not right. I sure hope you're not right. I don't think that's the case. It would certainly break my heart. But I think they've still got something. They're still bringing in money. I think enough to cover all their costs. Yeah, good. Hear the Revenge. I'm glad to hear that. I think they're still covering their costs and making money. I think what they're, like I always say, they just need a bigger audience. They just need more people. And I think there's plenty of people that would get into it if they knew about it and if they could learn about it. Like, everybody learns differently, you know? Some people are going to read, they're going to be absolutely fine. Other people need their handheld, and that's what I'm here to do. And I think if we can get in front of enough people, and it sounds like the Droppp team's willing to work with me on this in the future. They already are, but to do it even more. Get me in front of people to talk about this stuff. I think I can help hold those hands enough and appropriately to get people through and get them into it and be like, oh, this is cool. I see it. I get it. I understand it. I think testing their LE Pop's new tiers, is it worth it for NFT if the LE are selling out at higher prices? I think that is probably going to end, the new pricing tiers. I don't think that will continue. There was enough bad feedback on that. But again, I could be wrong there. I couldn't find the Droppp people. Were they just walking around? So I never saw them on the show floor at all, Nadu. I saw them at the panel, which I highly recommended everybody go to for sure. I saw them there, and I stopped by, and Tanner helped me with some codes as well that they had left for him to give to me. But I never saw them on the show floor, so I'm not sure. I did ask them. I was like, hey, I didn't ask them. I implied or said, I thought by this year you guys would have a booth that would have been really cool. And they're like, yeah, we thought so maybe too, but it didn't work out. They didn't provide any additional info on why or you know what the reasoning or anything was. So I don't know why, but I man, if I could pitch something to Funko, I've got tons of ideas, but one would be have a physical presence for Funko and Droppp at not only the big cons like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, etc., but at more cons. You could literally staff one person to promote Droppp at bunches of cons around the country for a very small expense. I think that's the best way, because then you can get a person to walk up to the booth and you can be like, hey, are you familiar with this? And you can get a quick gauge off of, they're going to go, ugh, NFT's stupid. Okay, bye. Oh, or they're going to go, oh no, I've seen about this, but I didn't understand it. Can you help me? Well, boom, get out your phone. Let's look at it together. Let me show you how this works. Let me send you something real quick. Here, I got a code. I'll send you an NFT. Now you have one in your wallet. Our next drop is on this date at this time. Go check it out. If you want more info, there's our website. We got this guy that streams, that talks all about it. He'll answer your questions. Get over there and check out his streams. You know, that kind of stuff I think would go a long ways. LE Junior means limited edition. Often we'll refer to things like Professor Josh, he says, LE 9500. That means that particular item was limited to only 9,500 pieces. Naturo LE sold out in 3 minutes today. I know Chalice, it jumped, held back several hundred, but still 3 minutes for LE. Yeah, it doesn't jive, right? Like there's definitely a lot of excitement around that. If they launch that as an NFT, there would be less excitement, I think, than dealt with that. People like the simplicity of, I'm going to give you the money and you're going to send me the thing. So maybe that proves that those new selling method, new pricing thing will work. But I really wish somehow we could transfer those people over to the digital world and get them interested in NFTs as well. I think it depends what they are making on the marketplace, which we don't know. Droppp needs more drops to make more money on marketplace. Yeah, that definitely helps them. Droppp first name is Chris, so they get to go to a booth at ChrisCon. We'll allow it. We'll find somebody that works there named Chris, or they can hire me and then I'll do it. Okay, let's do our next giveaway. Sorry, gang, for the slow burn on that. We're gonna do that giveaway. I'm giving away 2 more codes, first and fifth, and hopefully this runs smoother so that you can win. Again, I'm giving away the codes, which I need to get to you. The best method is you respond to me in the chat, and then I can send you an email, or ideally just Twitch Whisper would be the quickest. You redeem immediately, right here today, so that you are eligible to win a pack. You can redeem it in a week and still get your NFT, but you won't be eligible to win any packs that they give away. So redeem today. First and fifth. Here we go. We're going to kick it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Best of luck, everybody. There you go. Give you some of your screen back. I'll go ahead and scratch these codes. That'll get us one step closer. Don't forget to use your special abilities. Also, a reminder, I've been trying to keep up with the Battle Bowls. If you guys are not participating in Battle Bowls, there's a good chance to win some NFTs for me one of the only ways to get hoots on a regular basis here lately. And the more trophies you get, the more likely you are to win one of the monthly prizes. There is a little bit of a market there too. You win a prize, you could sell it on the secondary market for a couple of bucks for somebody that's chasing the monthly prizes. Oh, I'm still in this thing. That's a kiss to death. I usually die right after. Ooh. They about to drop bombs. Hold on, Roar. Hold on, Roar. Oof. Held on just long enough, I think. Ooh, that was close. Yo, Chucky. Of course, I try to run it. I haven't run them as much, but the last few streams I've been running more of them. I know, I never ran a lot. Just part of the overall stream. All right, we still got 4 left. Oh, 2 left. Who will get first? One of these two guys is going to get first place and one of these codes. Let's see who pulls it out here. Oh, that was close. Not going to say any names. Oh, the freeze. Holy moly, the timing on that. That was perfect. Ooh, that was close. What am I on the right tab to bring up a baddie? E. Oh, I had to do it. Sorry, Darth Wacko. Pop and Stock wins. All right, Pop and Stock, I can easily message you your information because you're on Twitter. I know you. I'll just do that. That's easiest for me because it is the best social media platform by a mile. And let's see, your code. Oh, let me mute that. Get our music back. And the redemption URL. Okay, and then 5th place was Nadu. All right, I know at Nadu as well. Oh, looked like you sent me a message I hadn't seen, Nadu. I'll have to get back to you on that later. Sorry. Code and URL. There we go. Those codes have been sent. Good, we're getting some in the right hands. Oh, that's nice of you, Pop and Stock. I hope you claimed one for yourself. Let's see. I don't plan on running another game right now, so I don't want to get y'all excited and entering for nothing. I'll close that tab. Absolutely, Darth Wacko. Pop and Stock sent it? Oh, the fact that he's going to give it back. I got you. Oh, wow. 2 people have now purchased a $20 pack, which means that eventually this is going to come up and say we got 2 gifted subs. That's really cool. So after this campaign is over, which is in like another 4 days, 6 days. After this campaign's over in 6 days, I'll be able to come back here on stream and it will automatically gift out 2 subs to somebody here in the community. I don't pick who it is. It's just a randomized thing. One more time for those in the back a couple things. 1, grab your free NFT based on inspired by King of the Hill. And 2, if you have not played before and you'll be willing to help me out, scanning the QR code that appears down here or clicking the link that appears in the chat when you type in !Monopoly Go. You just install that on your iPhone or your Android device. And play it a little bit. I get 50 cents just for you installing it, but the more you play, the more I make. You do not have to spend a dime on this game. Nothing at all. Oh, really, Uga? but it doesn't really matter for. I mean, it sucks that would not be for real people. I still get paid even if it's gifted to a fake account. I don't know who they is that admitted to it. It wouldn't be Stream Elements, would it? Maybe it is. Yeah, real money project. Oh, you don't. By playing the game, you don't win real money. But as a sponsorship, I'm helping to get more people onboarded to the game. If you download it and you play it, I get paid real money. Yeah. Yeah, these sponsorship. This is great for anybody who's a streamer. There's some really good opportunities here in these sponsorships, and I've done it once. And I did the Match Masters that we played here a few months ago, and I got paid, it was like $750 by the time all was said and done, because you guys were amazing and downloaded the game and played it, and we had some fun with it. This one, I'm already at $320. I'll have today and Friday to promote it here on stream, and then I probably won't do any other promotion of it, and hopefully, from the few that have jumped in, and we've been having some fun with it, I think. It's not a boring thing that you guys are just doing to be nice. I enjoy playing the game. I think it's fun. But it gives me an opportunity to make a few extra bucks to kind of make up the... there's a big difference in what I used to make in streaming subs versus what I make now. It's gone way down. But this is something. This is a way to make a couple of bucks. So I almost always recognize the names of the gifted subs that go out, and I regularly get gifted subs from people too. Yeah, I think what he was implying though is specifically from this gifted subs that come out via this platform. I think he was implying that those go to inactive accounts. I could be wrong. Yo, what's up, SDME? How you doing? All right, Chuck. Have a wonderful trip. Be safe. Oh no. Okay, well, be safe out there, my friend. Oh, really, Uga? I see a lot that are familiar names, and I get a fair amount of gifted subs. I don't know what percentage of all gifted subs that is, but I just got one last night. I was just sitting here doing a couple of things, and I got the message I got a gifted sub. It is kind of tricky. You have to go in, open the email to figure out what it's gifted to. The only problem with gifted subs, it is a good way to make money, and I've had some very generous people here who have come in and gifted, like Finest Funko, a lot. He's not the only one. There's a long list of people that have been very generous to me. But the gifted subs don't auto-renew, so I'll make, if anybody gifts a sub to somebody else, and I'm in the tier I'm normally in, I get $2.50, maybe $3 off the gifted sub, and then at the end of the month, that money does not renew. Whereas if you guys sub to a channel, mine or anybody else's, and it auto renews, if you're not using your Amazon Prime, then I get that money every month, as long as you don't go in and cancel, which is how I make the majority of the money I do make from streaming. The gifted subs are like a nice little surge, but then it goes away. Yeah, same, Chucky. It happens to me all the time. Amazon Prime subs still pay me, even though you don't pay anything. You do an Amazon Prime sub, it counts the same as a tier 1 sub, which is roughly $6. And I make 3. I make 50% off that. Now, I know Ninja or somebody was pushing everybody come over, use your Prime sub here, because that doesn't require you to spend any money. And a lot of people forget about the Prime sub since you have to manually put it in every month. Pop and Stock's been promoting it, which is smart. I promote it in the chat every so often. But as long as you apply it every month to, say, my stream or Pop and Stocks, that becomes continual income we get. It becomes a monthly revenue source. But you have to go manually apply it every month. Amazon and Twitch are hoping you'll forget about it and not use it. That way they're still promoting it and offering it, but they don't actually have to pay out unless you use it. It's such an interesting platform in general, Twitch, like YouTube takes a different approach to it. Hasn't been a good platform for me for live streams. If I created more pre-recorded content, it might be better. I've been using it for your stream from Prime. I'm not much of a Twitch watcher. There you go. See, so you get over here, you get the perks of it. You've done 9 months at least, which I definitely appreciate. And you don't have to spend any extra money. You've already got Amazon Prime because it just makes sense for all the deliveries and the bit of good stuff they have on Prime Video. There you go, Justin. That's why I try to put it in the chat. I probably need a pop-up that comes up every once in a while that reminds people. The pain with Amazon Sub is that it doesn't work in the mobile app. Have got to go on the browser. Is that still true? I thought there was a way around it. Yeah, Chuck says it works on mobile. I think you just have to go, like, it's one extra button click to a different screen. I like watching on TV for YouTube, which is like 50% of my users for both content and lives. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, I'm not a YouTube consumer. I don't watch much YouTube content at all, whereas Kelly loves it. It's like some of her favorite TV time is watching, like, we have a few I watch with her, like Nate and Kara, awesome travel vlog people. Just they're amazing. I love their content. And then she watches Taylor Wynn, another one of her favorite content creators, and there's a few more. It's all right, Peking. No worries. Okay, about this free NFT today. Have you watched any of the new? No, and I probably won't. I got nothing against King of the Hill at all. It's just not really my jam. I never watched Beavis and Butthead regularly. I haven't watched King of the Hill. I watched some episodes, and I thought they were pretty funny. I don't watch any animated shows regularly. I'll catch one every once in a while, a South Park or The Simpsons or something, but I don't DVR it. I don't go back and watch it regularly. It's fine. It's funny. I like it, but it's more of a, oh, I turned the TV on and here it was. I'll watch it now, you know. Finest Funko, you speak his name and he shows. Tier 3, 48 months. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. And Dan Asker in the house. What's up, Dan Asker? Professor Josh, I watch a ton of YouTube with Shannon, theme park stuff, beard meets food, and some random other food and Funko stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some great content creators. I love your stuff. I love Pop and Duo, Top Pops. I watch those all as they come up, but it's usually like, oh, I'm going to YouTube to get ready for a stream, and oh yeah, I see a video now I haven't watched from them. Watch it, have it on in the background. Maybe watch the whole video, but rarely watch the whole video just because I get distracted with so many other things. And you call yourself, I knew somebody was going to make a Texan comment. Darth Vader, I have to watch South Park and Rick and Morty. Oh, Rick and Morty was probably the one show I watched the most continuously of all those. King of the Hill's great too, but there's many I probably haven't seen. I still need to get you set up for some of the Funko crap. Yeah, I know. Dan Asker, I had to push back a lot of stuff because of all the SDCC that was coming up. But I definitely want to get back to the idea of having, maybe if not 24/7, just some regular streams that can run where people can play games. Did this freeze again? What is happening here? It did not have any problems until today. Where is it? Where did that go? There we go. So weird. I've never had to have problems before, but today. Yo, Finest, we were just talking about, and this would be interesting to get your take on it too. Oh, great, Nasha. I'm glad you did it. We're talking. I'm going to be giving a keynote address at we have a convention for the NFT community called NFtopia, put on by our buddy Consumer Breakman, and they asked me to give a current state and future of NFTs keynote address. 20-minute thing, not too crazy. But I'm going to put out a tweet about this, and I would love to hear from anyone, whether you've just involved a little bit or you've gotten into it a lot. Where do you think things are with NFTs, and what do you think the future holds? Do you think they're going away? Do you think they're just in a slow period because maybe the economy's low right now and people don't have a lot of excess money to spend? Is it something that never really interests you and you're still waiting on the thing that is the draw? Like, what are your opinions on it? You can share them here. It would be best if I can have them in my tweet when I finally put that out here in the next few days, because what I'm trying to do is pull together like a little presentation. And I want to highlight some of the comments from the community because I think y'all's opinion is the most important, indicator of what the future holds. Whoa, Darth Vader said my wife binge watched The Simpsons once. Took her a whole year. I bet. That's like, what, 25, 30 seasons, something like that now? I love One Piece and watched it for like 3 months every day trying to watch it all. I'm only on episode 700 out of 1,000 or more. Holy moly. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. Finest Funko. Flantality and Dan, how funny. Not for trade. It does mean that. And actually, I think the way the keynote address is titled is the future of collecting, future of digital collecting. No, my one concern is that the access to be able to buy on the secondary market is tougher than buying on the absolutely a fair one, Finest, for sure. That is, there's many barriers. I think that's how I would highlight this comment, is to say there's still a lot of barriers to being able to easily participate in NFT collecting, and things like that really, to me, fall more under education. It's about access and education. Like, it's either tough to get into it and or tough to understand how to get into it. Only 15 seasons of Supernatural. But that's a very good point, Finest Funko. Yo, Geek Drifter, what's up? So Geek Drifter, it's really just about spinning and building the landmarks. Like, here, let me finish this gold heist, this bank heist real quick and rob Chuck's money. You want to just get around that board as many times as possible, and then you got to go into the build section, which is the icon down to the left of the number of dice rolls you have, and just continually build these buildings. I've gotten to the point now where it's getting very expensive to build, but still I'm earning more money now too. But if you complete all these buildings, then you move on to the next map, the next board. So you just want to build, spin, build, spin, build, spin, build, get around that board, build, get around that board, build. Then there's some side games, like we did the Fantastic Four event, which just ended a couple of days ago. But like there's this one right now that I didn't show today. I wish I could zoom in, but I have to stay vertical like this to show but this is a little carnival games, which is fun. So there's two games I can play. I can either play this one where, let me see if I can get some sound in here. Let's get some music that'll get stuck in our ears and cause us to all want to poke our eyes out. So this one is really fun. I have to put these balls in order. Each location costs me one of those little discs each time I put one down. Now, a question I have is, I guess, yeah, has to be that. So I just got the green one in the wrong spot. And then I'll get paid out the 100 tickets for getting the right ball colors in the right spots, right? Then there's also, over here, there's another carnival game. I can play this for 30. It has multiple rounds. There's 8 rounds. Right now, I can flip a card that's 25 tickets or 150. I'll go with the first card. Only got the 25. Bummer. I've gotten the gold ones before. Now this one can have either +5, +25, or multiply by 2. I'd love the multiply by 2. Got it. So that bumps me up to 70 tickets. Once I get through all the 8 rounds, I can reveal a card or random card. I'm going to say reveal a card, because hopefully it'll show me and bring it down to like a 50-50 chance. I don't want the divide by 2. Okay, that didn't really help. Okay, good. I didn't get the divide by 2. Ooh, there's a ×2. I'd like that, please. I'll take +25. 3 more rounds. Remove bad cards, or I'll remove bad cards. There's only one of them. So now either multiply. I'd love the multiply by 2. Of course. 50-50 chance. All right, one more round. Hopefully not divide by 2. Right at the end it got me. Oh no, there's still one more. Come on, not divide by 2. Not divide by 2. That's a bad round. That was a bad round. But still, now I got a bunch of tickets there, and I can use those to buy. I want to get up to the 600 tickets to buy this one up there at the top right. That comes with some stickers and dice and other things. Yo, Aegis, what's happening? But I still have 10 tickets here I could use to play another round of this first thing. Juggle Jam, but I think I'm going to hold on to those 10 little discs to play in the future. So as you go around the board, you can get more of those purple discs. There's also a bunch of continual mini games that go on where if you play enough in 24 or 48 hours, you rank high enough and they'll give you a bunch of extra dice rolls and things. Yeah, exactly, Geek Drifter. Just installing the game using my link and playing a little bit is super helpful to me. So if you do that, I get paid some real actual money. The QR code will come up here every once in a while, or you can type in !Monopoly Go in the chat and it'll bring up the link so that you can, I'll get the benefit from you installing it. Yeah, the card game is fun, Linder. I like it too. You can get paid more, not in that round for me, but I've kind of liked having it up as a secondary thing. I had talked about doing this before I play Disney Pop Town a lot. And I've made it through 6,400 levels on that game. Gonna head off for the night, says Nadu. Final flight. I'll catch you on the next Whatnot stream or Fridays. All right, Nadu, thank you for coming by. Safe travels, my friend. I'll get back to you on your other message here soon. Have a wonderful flight and rest of your day, sir. I'm number 6 on one of the mini games. Let's look. Don't roll. Don't roll. This one right here, this one that looks like, was it Lemons? Lemonade Tycoon. Oh, I just got 10 more of those. Lemonade Tycoon. There we go. What'd you say, 6? Oh, 5th. I just moved up to 5th. So if we end right here where we're at now, it's tough to see on the screen, but I'll get a sticker pack, 425 dice, 8.29 million in cash, and 12 of whatever that railroad gold token is. The Sunshine Express. Oh, that's how many I have right now. If you get first place, it's 1,600 dice rolls, a purple sticker pack, which gives you the rarer ones, $33 million. And that person is 8 ahead of me right now. I don't know these other names. I don't know how you get, like, what? How do I even know who these people are? Why am I not playing against my friends? You know? Which I always find interesting. There's a lot going on in the game. It's tough to learn all the different pieces of navigation, but once you get it down. The Greek. Priscilla may be a great person to ask. She offers NFTs at her booth. I'd be curious what percentage of people have asked her what is an NFT. I'm sure she's dealt with it plenty. She's probably dealt with that as much as she's dealt with people having like anger about it. Because for a while there, she basically tried to keep it on the DL because other artists would get upset that she was into NFTs. They all, or some of them, have the opinion that like it's only theft of art or it's only going to deteriorate from what they do as a real artist. And it's just another method of collecting. Whoa, New Beerland says my first place will win 8.81 billion. Wow. So you're playing against people at your same level. That's why I'm not playing against friends, because New Beardland would definitely destroy me. That's you, TB412. Well, thank you for playing. I appreciate you. All right. I'm going to keep the auto roll going. That's crazy. 8.8 billion. Cal Air just got, I love this. I love these graphics. I wish I could do something with Disney Pop Town, because I love playing that game, and I know all the ins and outs now. I think I finally passed Chuck. You're level 10,648 on board 290. Wow. I wish what you had done would count towards my payout. If you're level 290, what's the highest this thing goes? If somebody reaches level 70, I get paid $50. But they had to have installed it from when I said when I started this campaign, and they have to get there in under 10 days. The chances of getting to level 70 in 10 days, I think I can if I continue this pace. Honestly, Chucky, I don't ever approach people and go, hey, I'm giving away a free NFT. Would you want one? I take more the approach of, you guys come find me if you want the free NFT, and I have the QR code. I don't promote it to people that I don't think are already into it. Now, if I had a booth and it was allowed at that con, which some cons have weird restrictions, I would absolutely say, come get your free NFT from me. And I would have that conversation over and over and over again with people happily. Oh, Darth Wacko, I was waiting for this. Darth Wacko says, wants a shout out for Pop and Stock. Special shout out for his generosity in giving me his SDCC code. I think you mean SDCC. But that's amazing. And I treated myself after selling some more pops on Whatnot and making some money. And now with this, finally going to upgrade my marker game. And I purchased the big set of Sharpie Creative paint pens. 24 new markers. I love these Sharpie pens. I've tried to get them to like work with me before, and they're not acknowledging my existence. But you get all these different colors in two styles. There's the paintbrush end and the regular end. I've been using the regular ones for a while, and they work really good. But the paint tip end ones are so good. Let's see. So good. It's like you're painting. Exactly, Chucky. Exactly right. These pens are so good, though. From what I understand, the Posca ones, that's the way I've been told I'm supposed to say it. The Posca ones are better for like signing pops and stuff. But these are great because they don't bleed through when I'm drawing on things. So I'm going to do the first shout out with my new paint pens. Yeah, these are great. That was from Darth Wacko, and it's for Pop and Stock. Let's see. We'll go with the fat one first. What are all these colors? I haven't even looked at all these colors. Oh, no.
The coolest part is the back.
Oh, I didn't even know that was on there.
Cool.
Wait, where'd you get this?
The Launchfly booth. Can I say hi real
It's
quick?
got sparklies on it.
Hi, friends.
Did you know it's got sparklies?
Sorry, I've been running around cleaning all day. Wait, sparklies?
Look, there's
Oh.
studs.
Look at my cool new shirt I got at SDCC.
Here.
Isn't that fun? It's Gem.
That's really cool.
Gem and the holograms, but look at the back. There's like cities on
The
it, like
tour.
a real tour.
This is like the
It's so cool.
Power Line and
Hi, Cutie Beck.
the Goofy movie ones.
Hi, Misty. Thank you. Yeah, I think this might be the only thing I really got for me at Comic-Con. Other than like Priscilla stuff. But that I share with them. Hi, Funko Addict Tech. How's it going, Misty? Finest Funko? Yeah, it was really great to actually truly meet you too.
It's a shame it was so
That was
quick.
awesome, yeah. That was my first time at Hall H too, when I met you.
You were there for the inaugural Hall H-ing.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go pick up the kid. But
Oh, all right.
I just wanted to show you my cool shirt.
It is dope. That was
Okay.
really cool.
Bye, have fun.
It's legit.
It's legit.
Macy brought a friend to go hang out with us, and we went to go run some errands, go to the mall and stuff. And her friend is the cutest little girl. She's so funny. Her name's Gabby, and we're hanging out. And I said legit once, and she's like, "Oh, that's so weird. Like, why do you say legit like that?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "That's legit." She goes, "Yeah, like that. Why do you get so excited when you say legit?" Hey, easy, finest. And I was like, "I don't know. It just means cool. Like, I like it." She goes, "No, nobody says that." And so I leaned into it and said legit at least 20 times while we were hanging out. And then yesterday we were eating dinner. I was like, "Macy, I need you to text Gabby and say legit in all caps, the dash Sully." I don't know if she did it or not, but I need to know if it got to her. She's so funny, though. She came in my office one time months ago when I was first getting to know Gabby. She came in here and she goes, "Why do you have all these dolls?" I was like, "They're not dolls, first of all, Gabby." No, Punk, I told her, I was like, "You're going to eventually start saying this, Gabby, and I need you to give credit where credit's due. So you need to let people know that I'm the one that said it first. Don't you be stealing my thunder." I really am, Red Rager. For not actually being a dad, I am definitely such a dad. We're doing a Pop and Stock shout out. Pop and Stock. Oh, it's like butter. So smooth. Now, here's the tricky thing on doing these shout outs is like, can I fit it in the space allotted? That's pretty good. I'm definitely such a dad. I love bad dad jokes. I love harassing. Macy and I harass each other regularly. It's pretty funny. I'm a stepdad slash friend. Oh, they're so good. They write so good when you first get them. These markers. I finally, I had some for like a good 6 months and finally used up all the paint in them. That's why I needed to get these. And I've been, with every order on Whatnot, from somebody who had not ordered from me before, I've been creating a little shout out to include in the order. Yeah, that works pretty good. Okay, let's try a different color with it. Oh, don't forget the game. I'm down to 1,600 dice again. I was up over 2,000 earlier. Liz just paid me some rent. Thanks, Liz. What color do I want to accent on this? Ooh, a dark blue. With more of a fine tip. This is the first time I've had the opportunity to use more of a darker secondary color. Misty, boo! Boo this man! I've never had two different colored paint pens that I can work like this with. I've been using the paint pens and then the regular Sharpies for like highlights and stuff. I've got to decide how I want to approach this. This is a new approach. Lugs, I love it. You guys can come in and harass me while I'm in your map, in your board, destroying your homes. I can't get the right angle. I don't want to end up with marker on the side of my hand. That's kind of cool. Did anybody else finish Ironheart? I've been watching it little bit by little bit, and I finally got. I think I'm in the next to last episode, if not the final one. And I didn't know. I knew they were introducing a character into the MCU, and I'm not going to spoil who it is, but I didn't know they were introducing him that way. So I was pleasantly surprised to see the character. I just wondered what your thoughts on the overall show were. There's some several characters I'm surprised to see introduced. And I really like the combination of, I guess I can say this without spoiling anything, the combination of both the technical and the magical in the show is pretty cool. Yeah, Savage, a reminder. I think it's really well done. I'm enjoying it. And I can't wait to finish it. Is it my favorite? No, Loki's my favorite of the shows done so far, I think. And I know that they're refocusing in some ways on the content that they're going to be creating in the movies and the TV shows, which I'm anxious to see how that goes down. We're supposed to get better quality shows. I don't know exactly what that means, because I think that's pretty dang quality, but... Is this one light enough? I hope this is light enough. I'm experimenting with a new type of approach here on this shout out, so I don't know if it'll be good or not. Sometimes I look at these and go, nah, I won't be doing that again. That sounded like Black Panther in a little bit. The soundtrack to Black Panther. That's why reminded me about Ironheart. WandaVision was really good too. WandaVision I want to rewatch now, knowing what it was all about, because at first it was so confusing. I remember on the week to week, people are like, "Wait, hold on, what's happening? What is going? What? Huh?" It seems like y'all may have gotten to spoiler territory, so I'm not paying attention directly to those comments. It's going to confuse me. Yeah, I don't know if I'd do another one this way, but I kind of dig it still. It's different. But I'm seeing some more possibilities that I have different color pins now, or markers. All right, here we go. First of its kind shout out. For Poppin' Stock. Poppin' Stock's amazing. I still remember when he first came by here and was like, "You got to check out the site." And I'm like, "Poppin' Stock." It sounds like I'm buying stuff? Like this is your inventory? And then quickly come to find out he was providing like the best data. And he's a good dude. Super nice guy. WandaVision is still my favorite. I really haven't found one I like since then. Loki even was kind of confusing. I might have to go back. So Loki season 1 was good. I really enjoyed it. Loki season 2, by the time you got to the end, just made the whole thing 10 times better, in my opinion. And I'm hoping that we have not seen the end of that character. Clearly we haven't, based on the reveals. How they're going to use him in the future. Can't wait. Can't wait. Moon Knight confused the hell out of me. I don't know what was going on there. I need to watch it again now that I can sit down and watch it all at once. I did not like Agatha. I don't know what it is about it that lost me. Maybe it was the week to week. Maybe I need to try again. Yeah, I think most people are agreeing on Loki and WandaVision. Okay, what else do we got going here? It's already 1:30. Is there anything else we need to cover? She-Hulk was good. I liked She-Hulk. It's a shame, like, that one clearly was problematic for Marvel. It doesn't feel like they're going to get back to those characters. And the cost was through the roof. I think it was part of that because they rushed it without a proper story and leaned too heavily into the digital effects, but also at the same time we're kind of treating those people that were doing the digital effects not well. Oh, I liked the Marvel Girl one. I thought that was well done. Moon Knight was fun. Agatha not so much. She-Hulk was weird but good. Yeah. Finest, I'm leaning that way. I kind of see how it wraps up. I'm anxious to see the ending of it, but okay. I've got the thing I'm guesting on at 4. Well, we have a little time to maybe do a little gaming. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. See, I did not care for Daredevil Born Again near as much as I had hoped. I had expectations for them to take what was the Netflix series and like ramp it up and make it more like the current Marvel series. And there was a little bit of a blend there, but I still found it pretty dry and slow. And I think that's Wilson Fisk. I think that's 100% that character. Like, you give a different villain. I mean, he's a good villain. But it's a slow villain. He's not going to be a lot of action. There were only moments of action. I hope season 2 is better of the revival. I think I'm gonna fire up some Rocket League. Andor 2. I want to go back and watch all of Andor. Andor 2 is probably the best second season or series, depending on where you're at in the world and what you call it, of any. That and Loki tied for the best second season of any show I've seen on Disney Plus. Oh dang, Ooga. DDBA. It took me a minute. I thought you were like giving me some business discussions here. Oh, Monopoly doesn't show on here. I mean, I'll just pause the Monopoly. Save some rolls. Let me get this fired up so we have some audio. Oh, man, Punked. I tell you what. Season 2 of Andor, episodes, I think it's 5, 6, 7, is probably the best thing I've watched on Disney Plus since second season of Loki. Like, it is on a scale of 1 to 10, Andor season 2 is like a 12. It's like some of the best series I've ever watched. Yes, speaking, totally agree. Yeah, Andor is just, if you're a Star Wars fan, you are going to love it. If you can give it a chance and hang around and let it develop. There's a lot of slow points, but you gotta let it develop. And if you do, the payoff is so worth it. I always said, I remember I used to do podcasts with my buddy Steve. We did the Nerd Foo podcast. That's for you. There's your cue, Savage. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. first came out, and he was like, nope, I can't do it. It sucks. It was like in the first 2 episodes. I'm like, dude, you cannot make a decision on the show in the first episode or 2. You have to let the characters develop. A show is about character development. All the other stuff is extra. It's superfluous. By episode 6, he was a giant fan and could not get enough of it. And I'm like, aren't you glad? Like, I gave you the rules of TV, of series. You have to let the characters develop. So, in Andor, I think that's one of the true tests. Season 2, it can be a little challenging to let develop at times. I was gonna try to come back and cut that. Oh, I gotta change category in a minute. Oh. That was just out of... Dang it. No! Oh, I just moved forward. My favorite season is Autumn Stories. That took me a minute to read and figure it out. Oh, somebody got called an idiot. Was it me? Probably was me. This is why that chat functionality should not even be in the game. Scoopity poop, it's right there. Oh, I tried to bounce it off the wall. Come on, teammates. Neither one of them were back in a place. Oh, you're just gonna set it for them. Okay. Oh, he missed it. I was counting on him to hit it. Ah, he beat me to the corner. Oh, good shot. Nice shot. There's way too much toxicity in this game, and this very sad state of oh, we got scored against, just quit. Just quit. Just quit. Like, I don't understand the mentality at all. 2 goals? Oh no. If you're not gonna forfeit right now, I'm quitting the game. Even if they'll get banned from playing other games. They would rather quit than just play it out. Really sad. That was a heck of a shot. Somebody on our team has question marks for that. They don't understand how goals work. I'm more of a winter fan, says Autumn's Toys. I just got that. Oh, teammate. No defense. Ugh. He yells, nice shot. Here we go. Now the forfeits will begin. Oh, no forfeit? I'm shocked. Didn't have the boost for it. Oh, how did I not hit that? Yeah, this one, the nice pass and stuff like that. Every comment is used as sarcasm. What a save is the worst. They should ban that forever. There's the forfeit. 2 minutes left in the game. And Philly Fan has said, you guys are terrible. Meanwhile, Philly Fan is second in points. Not first. It's always somebody else's fault. And almost, oh, he didn't quite save that one. It was a close one. And he'll probably be quitting. Right, Misty? I really don't need his approval, though, clearly. Come on, T-Bird. There we go. Great pass. T-Bird said, only thing terrible is Phil. They're having their own conversation back and forth with one another. You are awful, Bird. Shut up. It's so unnecessary and stupid. Oh, now he's not even going to play because he's taking time to type. Oh, now we got the R word being thrown around. Oh, preseason football. It's such a tease. I love football, but preseason's like, oh, your favorite players you'll get to see a couple of times real quick, and then they're not going to be around for a minute. But it's still better than no football. Well, they're saying nice shot because I didn't score on that? Okay. I thought he was going to hit it. I was going to try to ricochet it off. Well, I would like to not play with those two. T-Bird and Philly fam. Won't help, but I'll still do it. Red Ranger. I gotta tell Kelly that. She'll love that. Brown's picking up QBs like they're infinity stones. That's fantastic. It's been the forever joke, though. It's not like it's a new thing that the Browns go through quarterbacks like Gatorade. Like that. Did you ever see that one image of a dude? This was like 5-6 years ago, where he has the jersey and it's just a list of names down the back. It's so great. I'm going to the Lions-Dolphins joint practice next Thursday, debating on taking my Hutch and Amon-Ra St. Brown Pops. Oh, that'd be cool. Kelly came in just to see that. Yeah, I mean, Red Ranger, is there a method to the madness? I mean, if they get the right, maybe they use a multi-quarterback approach to the season. I don't know. They got Flacco back. Can he still do it at his age? Like, he was their savior a few years ago. Beat my Texans when we went to see him on Christmas. I was really hoping the Texans would win that game, but Kelly walked out victorious. That's going to make it tough to play, Kelly. That's going to make it real tough to use a multi-quarterback approach. Too high of a set. Oh, my guy almost made it work there. Oh, he got to that before I did. I got that guy's away. Yeah. Yeah, totally, Darth Wacko. They showed up just enough to, like, kill my hopes and dreams that week. It was a fun game, though. Like, we went, Kelly had her Browns jersey on, I had my Texans gear on, and it was a good game. But the Browns played better. Chuck. That's gonna be high. Oh, did I make that work? Oh, dang it. I was so close to putting that in there. Come on, ball. It's right on line. Slow, though. Oh, waited. Z-Bone almost helped it. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is. Good. Save Z-Bone. Good hit, good hit. Dang it. Dang it. Thought I was going to stop that. Right out. Oh, good. Good clear Z-Bone. Get in there, ball. Oh, he was right there for the save. Dang it. Oh, I was just trying to block them. I didn't want to actually try to hit the ball. Dang it, I set that dude. Good hit, good hit. Good hit. Oh, it was a good set. Oh, Unlucky timing. Get it out of there. Oh, good clear. These guys are pretty good on defense. Way better than the two that were bickering in the last game. Get it? That's a good shot. Good angle. I had the best shot, and that guy just happened to be in just the right spot to play the defense. Oh, they could not defend that. I got so unlucky just then. It's just sitting there. Come on. Oh, dang it. I don't like where this is. Okay. Trickster God, thank you for the follow. We were just talking about Loki. Oh, perfect. Did you hear us say your name? Is AI helping with the... I knew he was coming in. Good job. He tried to blow me up. Oh, that was a bad hit. No, don't be a set. Okay. I'm out of boost. I'm out of boost. Come on, it's right there. There's my teammate. Let him do his thing. I can't play that. It's too close to the ball. There you go, teammate. Come on, need a set. Need a set. Dang it, he was in just the right spot. Good hit. Man. Oh, that would have been crazy if that would have was such a gentle tap. Not get there on that jump. I was just trying for the block. I really could not hit that. Get in there, ball. Get in there, ball. No! Such a long game. Oh, that was close. Dang it, it was right there on me. This is crazy. Now, how many games go scoreless this long? Here we go. Get downfield. Get downfield. Nope. This is nuts. We're 330, 340 over. It's too high. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oof. It's gonna take somebody messing up. It's like a pitcher's duel. Oh, he got there before I did. I demoed him, but a lot of good that does. We're approaching 5 minutes. Good hit. No! That is a good little pitch. Good little set. 5 minutes. That's a set. That's a set. Somebody be there. Somebody be there. Oh, that was the best opportunity we've had in a while. Wasn't a great set, but it was an okay set. Come on, set it back, set it back. There it is! Yes, what a great pass, great shot. Woo! I'm not reading that out loud. Oh, jeez. That was the equivalent of like 3 games. I gotta stretch. What is that crazy topper? Oh, wrong one. I don't want events also. We pulled that one out. Pretty excited about that. That was a good team. Those guys were good. I think they were better than me on their flying and contact in the air for sure, but I held my own on that one. Didn't make any big mistakes. Yeah, I got some, Chuck. I don't play much Rocket League ever anymore. This is a rare occasion where I didn't have a ton of time, but thought I'd pop in for a while. Yeah, like I haven't even come close to... I used to complete all the monthly stuff. The hyper typers, I like that. I get like at least a couple games of Fortnite or Rocket League in every couple weeks, just to kind of keep my skills going a little bit. I've gotten better, just still not great. Oh, good way to pick that up. That was a nice shot. Oh. I don't ever turn my mic on, but these random folks will come in and their mic's on, they don't even know it. Or they know it, they'll like blast their stereo. That's one of my favorites. Used to get that in Halo a lot. Get in their ball. Get in their ball. Oh, good. was my guy in the middle. Why did people not know how to play? You either setting or you be there waiting for the pass. Oh, I was getting in position to try to shoot that. That was a good blow up. He was gonna try to juke me one way or the other, so I just took it out of play as quick as I could. Oh, my teammate hit me right into it. That worked out great. Whole team's there. Get back on defense. Good clear. My guy's out of boost clearly. Ah. There you go. Good hit. Good hit. Oh, what? How? That guy happened to be coming across. There we go. The bell, yeah. That's what it sounded like. Good hit. I didn't take my own rule. I should have been in the middle for the set. Good juke. I really don't know what I was trying to do. Ooh. Oh, so close. Oh, couldn't quite get there. He saw me lift up in my chair, though. That clearly would have helped. How'd I miss that? He's gonna take a shot. Oh no, I messed up. Luckily I have her covered. No! Oh, I thought that guy had it. The chicken is back in the coop. Ooga, I think it helps. I have a buddy, Carl, that I'll play with every once in a while. He comes by the stream. Every once in a while we'll be playing, you'll hear him go, ow! He kicks his feet. He's kicked the table and the chair so many times playing. So funny. Oh, so close. That was a decent shot. They were all three in goal. The odds of me making it were slim to none. Nope, that's a set to him. Dang it. That's my first big mistake of the day. I just set that guy right on up. Someone left the match. Oh, we're down 2 with 30 seconds left, and he thinks quitting is the and he's the lead scorer. Makes a lot of sense. I wish people who would quit out of games like that would get banned so they can't play. Like, I don't understand the point. We had a chance. I'm sorry you didn't have the extra 10 seconds in your day, but you have teammates. I was going to give points for that one win I did have. There we go. Play a couple more, give away some more points, and then we'll probably get out of here. I'll be live on Whatnot tomorrow night and Thursday night. Don't forget to have the X Spaces tonight at 4. I'll share that information again before I get out of here. So in just a couple hours, 4 Pacific, with Nerd Cave. I think we're probably going to talk about Funko NFTs and my time on Wax. I don't think anybody in that community are big Wax users, so it's a good opportunity to spread the word a little bit. Uh-oh. Ooh, that worked pretty well. Okay, not so much. I thought they kept them distracted while they hit it downfield. Ooh, so close. He was right there. I was going to try to hit one of those guys, keep him busy, but neither one of them ran a straight line back. Oh, that could be an accidental. So close. Come on, follow it, follow it. He just scored it for us. Oh, no. Oh, no. Master Ease, what's up? How are you now? What a guy. What a pal. What a friend. Almost. I saw that they weren't going for it, so I just let off the gas a little bit, which usually is like the perfect shot. Oh, look, I got a boost. Oh, come on, I saved it. Oh, how did I not? I thought for sure I was kicking that out of there. Let's watch the replay. I come flying. He thinks he got the easy shot. I hit it. It goes off his car twice. I think we both hit it. I hit it twice. He hit it 3 times. I thought I had an amazing save there. Oh, Pringles is debating whether to leave or write an ugly message. Saw the pause. Oh, all right. That'll work. Yeah, the physics on the game are not always exact. Or sometimes they're exact and it hurts. Yeah. Oh, he knew it. He knew I was in the zone to maybe shoot. That'll be a set. Come on, boys. Somebody be there. Somebody be there. Somebody be there. Good block. Man, Pringle's over there just hitting everything in the corner. Too high. They all needed to hit it anyway, though. Dang it, if only we'd been there. Oh, almost a great set out of that. Somebody, why am I the only one in there hitting the ball? No, one of the only times I come out of defense. Problem is, other people won't play defense. I come out, somebody should roll into defense, but they don't. You have to be aware of where your teammates are. No, right to him. Get under it. There we go. Oh, dang it. Oh, so close. We just need one more good chance in front of the goal. Where's my car? I am not the highest scorer in these games because I like to play defense and I like to set the ball. I don't always go for the goals. Let's see if we can get another win so I can get you guys some more Sully bucks. Exactly, Red Ranger. I think that the basic concept of Rocket League is pretty simple. Like, you're either going to play defense, you're going to set the ball, or you're going to try to score the ball. And then a little team awareness on where the other people are. Don't bunch up. Have somebody playing mid, if not all the way back on defense. It's pretty simple, but do you? And that it takes that on a team. You need somebody. I would let you do that all day, and I would hang back midfield and try to keep the ball down on your end to shoot. I'm hungry. Oh, we got a team. Hyper Clan. Cool. That's a cool pitch. That time I had to be aggressive on it because he wasn't going to be able to get a very good hit on it at all. He was like sideways on it. He keeps trying to play it everywhere. I'm just trying to keep them busy now. There we go. Keep him from getting a good set on it. I was like, oh, that almost turned into a decent set. All right, there, push up. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Almost. Good defense. Dang it, too much. I was going to try to put that in the center. I pushed up. He pushed up. Their teammate rolled back. Dang, I was gonna try to pitch it up. Oh, that's a good spot to be. Dang it. I tried to have a conversation with my wife when she was applying a mud pack. You should have seen the filthy look she gave me. If a policeman vampire had a warrant, could he enter your house without permission? No, he didn't. He never had permission from a homeowner. Local law does not supersede vampire law. Now, if he had like a, maybe a work order to like work on your plumbing, then that's permission. Epic save. Nope, it's pitched up. I don't like it. Good hit. I couldn't do crap from where I was. Come on, P-turn. Oh, no way. What a shot. You remember Funko VYNO? Yeah, I love those. I have a bunch of 2-packs. I love them. Artistic take without the rectangular heads of pops, but they never quite took off. What kind of number would you give? Production? Oh, well, it depends. There were exclusives, like the Coming to America 2-pack that was at New York Comic-Con would be much more limited than, say, you know, the Batman, and who was with the Batman in that one. I don't think I'd take a stab at it just off a guess, but I would say look at HobbyDB and see the numbers, like how many are in collections. If it says that, you know, they're in 4,900 collections, then you're safe to say it was probably at least a 5,000 production run, maybe closer to 10. Since it was a newer product too, not as many people would have logged it in their collection, so in 4,900 means probably 10,000 pieces. Interesting note on that, though, is that Funko purchased that art style from, what's that guy's name? It was an artist I was already following, and he was making these, like before AI, he was making these really nicely rendered, look like 3D, look like real figures, but they weren't. Like, he did such a great job in the graphics, the art, that it looked real, but it wasn't. And they purchased that art style from him. I saw him one day in Funko, and I was like, wait a minute, I know who that guy is. And oh, what a great shot. VYNL came out a few months later. I thought that was really interesting. They never like publicly stated that they purchased that art style, but they had. Yeah, I liked that line a lot. I thought they were really cool. The problem was that they wouldn't stand up very well. They're very, even more top heavy than pops in most cases, and they were a very lightweight vinyl. So from a production standpoint, they were lighter for shipping and stuff. Yeah, I liked those a lot. I wanted to see that line go even further. Cheech and Chong was a good one. Like, they did that one before they did Pops, and then the Pops came later. I just booted all those guys out of the way. Oh, come on. I couldn't get a little cut on that one. I don't think we're winning this one. Wait, which conversation, Darth Vader? Oh, you're that one about the vampire? Yeah, no, what I said is right. There's no debate. You have to give permission as the homeowner, as the dwelling owner. Wow, we got it handed to us on that one. Breaking Browns news: Sanders starting preseason week 1. Well, but probably not regular season, I wouldn't think. Really, Chucky? I had a real problem with some of those early ones. The boxes stood up just fine. The VYNL has wooden legs. I know, because some broke off when they... Wait, what? Wooden? No. Really? It was fun trying to get people to come off that conclusion, though. Only one I have was Huckleberry and Freddy TV host. I don't know if I have that one or not. Somewhere I do have a bunch. I have at least 20 of the 2-packs. My favorite being, I think, Coming to America. I love that movie, and the Pops are some of my favorites. Like, I will definitely keep 1 or 2 of those in my collection. I love Coming to America so much. That was one of my favorite shirts, too, the black with the gold. People mistake it for the Batman poppin' tee all the time. If only there was a need for a host who knew a lot about Funko. Doesn't exist. All right, one more game. This is going to try to be get you guys some points. If I win it, 100 solly bucks for everybody. Or if my team wins it. They don't have wooden legs, just a pimp walk. Yeah, those would be great for Toys for Tots thing. I don't know, like, while this is trying to find a game for whatever reason, I may have to stop it and start it again. Let's see what on eBay are any VYNLs selling for anything. There we go. Somebody else may have to look it up. I'm looking up VYNL Funko. I'm looking up sold. A Mickey Minnie 2-pack just sold for $10. Deadpool, or I'm sorry, yeah, Deadpool Cable just sold for $20. Oh, I forgot about the Thundercats one. That's a good one. I think one of my favorite Thundercats things was the Dorbs ride. Oh, teammate, why did you come straight at me? We got some ball chasers for sure. Take the shot. We were at the other end of the field. What does that even mean? What are these guys doing? There's a set. Can anybody be close for that? There's a guy going. Oh, he had it handed to him. They missed. They missed the block. I left the defense open. That was my fault for moving up. Hopefully they can recover. Good hit, good hit. Dang it. That was my fault. The Cheech and Chong is running high. Was that a pun or serious? Search shipping highest first. Oh! Cheech and Chong signed VYNL 2-pack is $175. Signed. Yeah, because a great duo. If you got a great duo, that's the perfect thing for VYNL, especially for autographs. Dang it, if I hadn't hit that so hard. Oh, I just took out the goalie. Oh, he saved that. Good hits. Come on, guess. Come on, guess who? Nice try, guess who. Oh, all I could do is try to hit him. I was so not in position for that. Well, both teammates are down in the same spot. I'll move back for defense. teammate. Clank. Red Ranger, you figured me out. Couple of, oh, there's a Cheech and Chong set that sold for $87.89, but that's Australia, so that doesn't really count. Wizard of Oz, both 2-packs together, sold for $95. So there's still a little bit of a market in these. A little bit. Bob and Doug McKenzie sold for $89.99 in May. It's been a few months. Another Cheech and Chong, $77. Dick Dastardly Muttley 2-pack, $75. Another Cheech and Chong, $59. You were right about Cheech and Chong. Well, it doesn't for the sake of value. You can't count those numbers the same. Don't tell any of our Australian friends. Texas Senior, Australia. Ooh, could that set? Kinda, but not really. No, not like this. Not like this. Ah, that one got away. We're tied up. Was there a Fortnite VYNL? I don't even remember. There's a bunch of loose VYNL ad icons sold for $50. 6 of them sold for $50. Life Aquatic Steve Zissou 2-pack, $50. There you go. There you go, buddy. Old pal. Friend of mine. Pitch that downfield. There you go. Oh, no way! Holy cow. Chucky, I have quite a few of them. The only ones I think that long-term may have value would be the, I like the Loot Llama a lot. I think the Loot Llama is really cool. I have the Jumbo SDCC one and the regular. And I might have, was there like a diamond glitter version or something? I may have one more version of it. Whoa, how was that stuck to the ceiling? Get it out of here! Oh boy, that was fortunate. We were lucky. There we go. Game, set, 100 points. No, I will not do that. Let's see. Okay, we need back out of this. Oh, is that my 10th win? Oh, sweet. I'm getting my platinum awards now. Okay, we'll go back to extend. I can bring this up real quick. Go back to browser. Bring this over the middle, just so you can see what I was talking about. Whoa, where's it? That's weird. It's showing on here, but I can't see it on my screen. I have to interact with it here on the screen. There we go. Yeah, look at this. 175 for Cheech and Chong. Proto's selling for 100 for the 2-pack. There's the Cheech and Chongs there. If I leave out, just put VYNL. Are most people putting Funko in the... If I just leave that out, what does that do? Oh, record. If I do minus record, and if I click that, see if we're missing anything there. No, same ones are coming up. Most people did use Funko in the title. Yeah, there's a few still selling. That's kind of surprising to me, honestly. And then something I haven't done in a while. How about Funko Pop? And let's just see what the highest selling Funko Pop. Whoa. One piece Pop Proto is a full set of 4. Sold for $17,000. I hate these where it clearly didn't sell for that amount. It's so silly. This I believe, and that I believe. Jay, Planet Arlia Vegeta signed PSA 8.5, 5,200. But the non-signed and non-graded 5,500. That's certainly not true either. I hate those big listings that don't make any sense. Signed Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor movie moments, $5,000. Really? Those two are not that hard of signatures to get, are they? Same, Red Ranger. Darth Wyko, if it's crossed out on eBay, that means they had or best offer in their listing, and the best offer was accepted. Meaning, if it says $4,995 there for this one, the person could have offered $4,994. They could have offered $7, and it got accepted. There are some third-party sites that say they'll show you what it actually sold for. It's BS. I've disproven it before. I don't trust those numbers. I only trust these numbers, and even then, you have to take things with a grain of salt because, like, this. Well, that might be right. This. Like, what is $10,000 for a custom or best offer, and somebody accepted under $10,000? Like, just don't. Now, see, Comic Zombie, I've done this before on stream. I do not trust the numbers it gives. I've proven it wrong. So I do not trust those secondary sites that tell you what the best offer was. Don't trust them at all. Y'all can trust them if you want. I don't. This guy sold 1,000 pops for $41.54. Yeah, and I've proven it wrong. I did it here on stream, Comic Zombie. I was just looking to see what were some of the hottest pops that have sold here lately. Yeah, that... Ooh, wow. I would love to get Hugh Jackman to sign a Funko Pop, and I have that. That would be a great one to have signed. Oh, that came down to $3,000? Is that real? That thing was like $10,000 at one point. Is that really down that low? Or is this a fake that somebody fell for? The box looks too clean. Well, no, that looks real in those pictures. And it sold for only $3,000? Wow, that's cheap. Huh. And did the seller have good numbers? 94. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. Comic Zombie, if you look at the Schoolhouse Rock one, that proto, I would bet that it came from China or something. Or it's possible they did an auction. Because again, the auctions like this, that pop selling for $3,000 at auction, take the same pop and look up and see what the going rate is. Other solds. And then, like this one, clearly fake. It looks fake. It looks fake. If you can get the clear, look how light, and then the eyes are a darker color. That's legit, and that's fake. If you can find the real ones, oh, take out custom. That BS. Those people should all be banned. It's such a messed up. Oh, it was an auction? Yeah, don't do auctions. Auctions are for buyers. Buy it now is for sellers. Here's that one at 3,000 is the only one that sold lately. That looked authentic. But look at these other asking prices: $775, like signed $6,800, $10,000 signed by Ray Park. That pop used to be more. I think that's a sign of things calming down a bit. All right, let's see. Did I give points? I'm adding points 100, everybody. Sellers with a lot of feedback also usually get a little more... Yeah, exactly. A proof that they're a little more real. Like, I only have 98 reviews. At one point, I had an account with like 600, and then I lost it. I can't get back into it. But now at 98, I'm kind of a small fish. If that was 9,800, I'd get more for my stuff. Oh, that's a cool one, Chuck. I saw that. That's a very popular one. Yeah, Randy, I think that they took a pause because of SDCC. I was not surprised by that at all. We anticipated that. I bet we get an announcement this week of what the next one will be. I certainly hope that we get something. We really need to get back into a rhythm. Yeah, that Star Killer is going to sell out. The pre-sales are really good on it. That would have been a great one to have in an NFT drop. That's the next Star Wars. That would have been amazing. But okay, we need to get out of here. I need to get moving on with my day. Again, I'll be at 4 o'clock. I'll be on with... let's see if they posted about it. Oh, nice. The shout out from Pop and Stock. Did they ever post about it? I hope we're still doing this. Nerd Cave 77. Maybe they're just busy today. It's going to be a Twitter Spaces, if y'all aren't familiar. That's right here on Twitter. Not video, just audio. Doesn't look like they posted about it today, so hopefully they post about it soon. But this is the account for them, and once they do post about it, you can bookmark it and tell me, say, hey, tell me when it's live, so you don't miss it. But it's in an hour and a half, so hopefully everything goes down as it's supposed to. Thank you for chiming in, Oog. I appreciate you. Yeah, Darth Wyko, you should absolutely try for it. That's one of the hottest ones in a while. If I were you, I'd grab it, and then you can always make a decision on what you want to do, like with secondary market or whatever. All right, let's get somebody rated over to. Let's see if somebody I still owe a pop to or a NFT to is on. Welsh. Yeah, Welsh is on. Let's get rated over to Welsh. Great dude. Always a good time. Good positive spirit here in the community. Love his stuff. We're gonna rate over to him. So you guys go hang out with Welsh Stan. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Maybe I'll see you at 4. If not, please go into my whatnot and bookmark tomorrow's live, so you get a push notification when I go live. There's the link to my whatnot. Just click on there, go in, go to shows, and then hit the little bookmark thing, the little thing in the corner for the shows. That'll help me out a lot. I would really, really appreciate it. All right. Remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay, and above all else, most importantly, Nerd Unite. Now y'all go hang out with Welsh Stan and have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Boop. Where's the sound?
S2J won't be on there. THC might be